Hey, it's Russ Payne with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Fist again. This is a scenario I wrote up called Reflections in Tears. So we have 3 players tonight that are operatives of the Freelance Infantry Strike Team, a group of, if you need help and there's no one else who can help you and you need some people who have broken some laws of nature by coming back from the dead or God knows what else, you need a fist team. So let's first introduce our newest character. Baz, tell us about your character.
Hi, I'm playing Agent Codename Applebee's, the resident parkour hacker of the team.
Ooh.
I did roll random. I got hacker and parkour as my traits.
Yeah, I could see that character.
And
yeah.
Their role is icon. They want to hack the world.
Ooh,
yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I imagine Applebee's wears a hoodie of some kind.
No.
Oh, really? No hoodie?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Hooded vest.
Okay.
No sleeves.
No sleeves. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The parkour.
Pure sex.
Yes.
All right. Next up, we have Chris. You're coming back with Rush, I believe, from
Rush. Yes, it's me. I'm the guy.
Mm-hmm.
The guy with Rush. Let's see here. A refresh if this is the first time you're listening. A youngish man, red-haired, very puckish, carries a slingshot with him, straw hat, barefooted. His role is of the rebel, and like his big thing is like he's very much against authority. He's particularly not fond of teachers. Draconian teaching institutions. Oh, that drives him nuts.
And what are his traits?
His traits are, let's see here, to improvise. That means once per game he can pick up a common object and fashion it into an insta-kill missile.
Mm-hmm.
And then his second trait is morbid. He takes a dink to his max health, but once per game, should I or another character perish, I can summon death itself. They will come to my side, and they will agree to bring me or another person back to life. However, it's a foul wager. I must complete death's task within the allotted time limit, or else myself, or if I revive somebody else, me and that person will be taken to the thereafter.
Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah, not a problem. You did have to use it last session, but you're back now. Now you did advance.
Better than ever.
Yeah, better than ever. You did. I believe you advanced last time. Did you pick a new trait or more HP or take a war die?
Oh my goodness, yeah. I mean, if my choice is like, I'll definitely take an extra hit dice at 1d6.
Yep. All right.
Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, you can move on. This is is math. This is bookkeeping.
Yeah. You can roll the 1d6 and the thing.
Measly 2. Okay, I'm up to 8 hit points, fellas.
Yay. And next up we have David. Please tell us about your returning character.
Hi, everybody. I'm Bendy.
Right.
It's good to be back, really. It is. So I'm of the gladiator role, which means I do love a fight. I am a sharpshooter and a contortionist. And if we can advance, I'm going to roll for another trait randomly because that seems like fun.
Go for it, then.
But that's about all there is. I am about as deep as a wading pool, and I am just happy to be back for another fist assist.
Hey-o.
Very good.
All right.
I am sad to say that we don't have, Aaron with us again tonight because I have been waiting all week for the chance to say once again, Domo arigato, Fister Roboto.
Well, that's okay. With you have 3 agents now, and you're. This is going to be. Well, we'll see what kind of mission this turns out to be. This is starting actually out in Civilization. So you are all in Macao, which is a city in China. It is known for its gambling, its casinos. It is west of Hong Kong. And your job will actually take you to Hong Kong because you have been hired by a Hong Kong citizens group. They have found out that through a whistleblower who is renamed, the whistleblower has remained anonymous, but they revealed that a company called Modular Synergy, a mysterious and powerful company, is conducting tests in a certain part of Hong Kong, and these tests are of a high energy experiment. It's a machine that is called the Temporal Energy Angular Reflector, the TEER. And you don't know exactly where in Hong Kong, so you need to first find Dr. Deng Zhelan, who is apparently gone on a bender in Macau. He is the lead scientist of, well, not the lead scientist. He is a second lead scientist of the project. And he has gone on a bender in Macau. He has probably you have his name, his face, and you know what casino he's in. He's in the Chungking Mansion casino, and you need to find him and find out what he knows and where the tier is, and then you need to shut it down before they activate it, because, well, the citizens group doesn't want the machine activated in Hong Kong. They don't know exactly what it is, but it sounds dangerous. So as we begin, you are all in the lounge of the Chungking Mansion casino, sipping drinks or having a bit of a meal. Your weapons have already been smuggled in various bags, but of course using them in a public place would probably bring the security on you. So discretion, at least at this point, would be the better part of valor. So Applebee's, what are you having at the lounge?
I'm having a water.
All right. Just a normal ass, unless you ask specifically.
None of us brought money. That's the gag. None of us brought any money.
Sparkling water.
All right. It is, they do not put in ice cubes unless you specifically ask for it. Because
fuck this place. 0 out of 10.
In China, cold water is bad for you. So you can't ask for it. They'll give it to you. But do you ask for it?
No, it's fine. I'll suffer with this terrible, lukewarm seltzer water.
He already looks ridiculous. No need to cause a scene.
Yep.
What kind of seltzer water is it?
It is a Chinese brand you don't recognize.
That's not true. I'm an aficionado.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I am a connoisseur of seltzer waters, Ross. That is
okay.
Applebee's
What's your favorite Chinese seltzer water?
I have no fucking clue, Ross. It's the character that knows these things, not me.
All right.
That's fair. I'll drink my lukewarm, probably delicious Chinese seltzer water.
It is pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably a Western label. They just use the same factory for it. They just really? It. Well, they probably just rebranded.
Green Dragon, green water.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Bendy, what are you having at the lounge?
Coffee.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice, good. hot coffee.
Definitely. It is very hot outside, by the way. It is early summer.
That drinking
very
caffeine,
hot and humid. Yeah.
Yeah. Drinking caffeine like this is going to definitely cool down the body. It's something that I read in a science book once.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean,
it's not weird.
The casino is definitely is very well air conditioned, but although the body heat of the hundreds or thousands of people here, probably thousands, certainly means the air conditioner system, expensive as it is, can only do so much. It is fairly humid. Yeah, you're sipping coffee, and then Rush, what are you having?
Oh, I'm taking advantage of the fact that I'm in a country where I can have something I can't have in America, although it's very tame. I'm having Szechuan chicken.
Ooh, yeah. Very good. This place has money, and they have the finest Szechuan peppers for their chicken. So you're thoroughly enjoying it. But yeah, you need to find Dr. Zhelan, find out what he knows, or perhaps get some documents, figure out where the tier is, and then you can go to Hong Kong and shut it down. So yeah,
I could hack the hotel. Is this like a hotel casino?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I could hack the hotel casino's computers and determine which room he's staying in.
You could. You can attempt to gain control of any computer by rolling tactical. So yeah.
I have +1 tactical.
So roll 2d6 and add 1 to it.
All right. I like this. I'm good at this. I rolled a 12, so 13.
Damn, all right. That is actually a critical. With a critical, you are able to find his room, and you are able, well, let's see here, get access to the surveillance cameras. They actually have a fairly sophisticated camera network with facial recognition.
Nice.
So you can actually and VIP guests, whales like Dr. Zhelan, the casino wants to know where they are at all times. He is right now playing. Let's see here. He is playing poker in a high roller room. It looks like there's 2 people with suits that look like bodyguards behind him, but he is having a few drinks, laughing it up, having a good time. So you know exactly where his room is, you know where he is, and you have access to the cameras through your phone, so you can check in on him and see where he's going in given time.
Could I charge a bunch of chips to his room?
All right, if you want that to be your final thing, sure.
Okay. Well, this way I can go gamble.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Very quick to pursue this.
Yeah. So the 3 of you can talk about your plan, or otherwise Applebee's is going to do a bit of gambling, I guess.
Okay,
I want to see this guy go. Yeah, let him get the chips.
Well,
Okay.
and I think that there's a way that we can use this tactically, right? So he's going to get the chips. We know that's a foregone conclusion. He's getting the chips. But we watch until this guy or bodyguards see that his account has been charged the chips, and then we get to follow him from a distance. Maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So you want him to be alerted to the chips being charged to his room?
No, I'm sure he'll find out on his own pretty quickly.
Yeah. Okay. So you get the chips on his account. Of course, you do realize your face is going to be shown on their cameras, and they're going to know it's you. So you only have a matter of time to go.
I'm Applebee's, the parkour hacker. They'll never find out.
He's got a hood, remember?
No, he does not. He's specific. Well, he does have a hood.
Yeah, I have a hood.
He has a hooded
bro.
vest. It's
Yeah.
a hood.
No sleeves.
Yeah. Well, that's actually, you're the only person in this entire casino with a hooded vest. So they'll be.
I am somewhat of a trendsetter. Yes.
Yeah. So
On the cusp.
they'll definitely be able to tell it was you.
Well, they'll know it's the dude with that hood on. They won't know it's Applebee.
Depends on how you roll.
I'm also wearing a mask.
When you go to they ask you to take the mask off so they can put you on their ID system to make, as part of their anti-theft measure, anti-fraud measure. So
why don't you go ahead and do that for me, Rush?
See my vest. It helps me avoid arrest.
Okay.
So what am I rolling?
Well, what are you trying to do? In order to get the chips, you have to show. In order to get the chips, you have to show your face. You cannot wear a mask. So,
okay, would it be better for me to impersonate Applebee's in this scenario?
I'll just show my goddamn face.
All right, you get the chips.
Yay, I got chips.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'll just ask what each of you wants to do. So, Bendy, what do you want to do? You know where his room is. You know where the doctor is, and you need to find out where the tier is. What do you?
So, since we know where he is and we know where the room is and that Hong Kong is vaguely that away, where's the air vent?
You find some air vents. Now you can give me a reflexive roll to see how easily you can how quickly you can get in there without, you can pull an air vent out, the grate off and slip in, but can you do that, without anyone noticing?
I believe I can. Let's find out. 9. That's a yes.
That is a yes. So with you can, but you cannot take your sniper rifle with you. You'll have to.
I don't use a sniper rifle. I use a pistol, but I will have to leave behind my shiny new spear.
Yeah.
My new ability is champion, by the way, which means that if I am the last one alive in the fight, I get to gain a bunch of hit points all at once.
All right. Well, we'll see how that works out. All right. So you start navigating in to get to the room. Rush, what do you want to do?
I think I'll just follow Bendy.
Okay. Well, the air vent is too small for you. He is a contortionist. So you can keep eye on the air vent so that when he comes back out, you can be a lookout in case.
Also, tell me which way to turn.
Yeah.
Because, as a hacker man, you should be able to tell me which way to, read the blueprints and just tell me I need to make a left, then a right, then avoid that giant fan.
I didn't do
those
that
kind
part.
of things.
Yeah.
I didn't hack that stuff.
That's
He
true.
didn't hack the blueprints. How rude.
Yeah, so you're rooting, yeah. So but Rush, you can figure out generally how he can get there if you make a tactical check.
Well, we'll do this. 5.
Okay. You get to the wrong room, Bendy. And it looks like there is you can tell because there is a large man there who is putting together a submachine gun, an MP5 from a suitcase. And he's then putting on a bulletproof vest. So you can decide what you want to do about that in a second. But meanwhile, it's Applebee's. You have a bunch of chips. What do you want to do with them?
I'm going to the poker table that the doctor's at.
Okay.
What's the doctor's name again?
He is Dr. Deng Zhelan.
Dr. Zhelan?
Yeah. You sit down at the poker table. He nods at you and begins as the dealer begins to give everybody their cards.
All right.
Deal the cards. Sorry. So do you want to cheat? Do you want to play it straight, or what are you trying to do at the table?
I look around at everyone. I'm like, well, I guess I should have read the rules before I sat down, huh?
There's a bunch of stone faces looking at you. Everyone has, unsurprisingly, a poker face. Yeah. So
I'm gonna be tactical, and I'm gonna try and knock out the other players.
Okay, so it's just you and Dr. Zhelan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to distract Dr. Zhelan for as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 3 and a 5. I got a 9.
Okay. You do so, but you quickly run out of chips. You're down. You'll be able to make one more hand before Dr. Zhelan wins, because you were helping him and knocking out the other players. So the other players seem to grumble at your style of play, and so it's cost you quite a bit. So you'll be able to make one more play in order to keep distracting him, unless you want to unless you have something else to put down on the table as something to wager on. So meanwhile, Bendy, you see this guy assembling an MP5 and putting on armor, a concealed bulletproof vest as he starts buttoning up his shirt. So this is clearly not Dr. Zhelan's room. What do you want to do? Do you want to go back and look for it, or?
Okay, Rush, you just sent me to the room of an assassin. I say
It's
it
were an
quite
accident,
calmly.
it were.
But maybe we can make this into a happy accident. Like, there's an assassin, and do we take him out? Or do we...
It doesn't really involve us, does it? It's scary, but on the other hand, we're scary too. So I would leave him be.
Well, I guess that's fair. All right, off to the appropriate room.
Okay.
Now, which one is the right room? Where did I zig when I should have zagged?
All right, so I'm not going to make you keep rolling to find it. It'll just take you a bit more time as you methodically. The ducks are not. They're very arranged very oddly compared to how the rooms are laid out. So
look, I don't have my ducks in a row either. Like, I don't even think I have ducks at this point. I think I just have 3 raccoons in a trench coat just scamming bread away from me while screaming quack. Oh, so, ducks with a T up.
So the meanwhile, Dr. Zhelan looks at you, Applebee's, and says, well, this has been fun, but I think this will be the last hand.
What should I do, guys?
Call his bluff.
I don't understand. We're supposed to talk to this guy. He's right there. Talk to him. The players are gone. Chat with him.
Yeah.
Well, his bodyguards and the dealer are still there, so...
Yeah,
who cares? They're the bodyguards. Just Talk to him. Be forward.
Should I just ask him about the tier device?
Yes, quit treating this like it's a girl. Just ask him on a date.
Would you like to go on a date, Dr. Zhelan?
Did he say that? Did he? Make him say it. You're the dungeon master.
Yeah, no, you can see. He's audibly confused. Wait. Are you hinting at something else? Are you perhaps interested in my work?
What do you know about the tier device?
Aha! I knew you weren't a high roller. Your playstyle is odd, and your hooded vest is
stunning.
Well, it is not the vest of a true gambler. So,
would you say that playstyle is ham-fisted?
So, Dr. Zans, look, it is true. I am working on the tier, and obviously you are well connected to even know of that name. But my employer is quite jealous. I would need a generous offer to betray them.
How about I just gave you back all your money?
What do you mean? I'm the one winning.
Yeah. I think those are my chips you're holding there.
I don't understand.
Check your bank account.
What did you do? You withdrew seize him! Both guards, the bodyguards.
Seize him?
Yeah. Well, he does have two bodyguards, and that's when you want somebody seized. That's the most direct way of saying it.
I'm going to parkour out of the room.
Zombie guards, seize him!
Yeah. All right. This is reflexive.
Parkour! I rolled a 7.
All right. It is a rough but short brawl. You do manage to escape, but they do clip you in the head for 1 point of damage.
My head has been clipped.
Yeah. So you're bleeding.
Did you have your hood up?
Yeah, I did.
It didn't absorb 1 point of damage?
No, it's not. So weirdly enough, it's not an armored hoodie.
It's an American Apparel hoodie. It might as well not even be on.
Yeah. So now you're being chased through the casino floor, and it's quite chaotic as there's hundreds of people and lots of people in your way. Casino employees are looking confused, and as you run past them, you're knocking over an elderly lady. You knock aside an elderly lady carrying a bucket of tokens. She was heading for the slot machine.
I flip over a elderly woman.
Okay, you flip over. So.
I'm using parkour, Ross.
Oh, that's right.
One does not simply run.
Mm-hmm. All right. Any
especially
other...
especially not when faced with a little old lady with a bucket of chicken.
Yeah, I do a like a flying crescent kick into the old lady, just body her.
I thought she had a bucket of coins.
Yeah, well now
she does.
Now
that causes a lot of people to reach down and start grabbing the coins.
Yeah, pocket coins.
Pocket coins. However, so you slow down the bodyguards. However, the casino security is now converging on you as well. So you'll have to. So you're running right now. We'll get back to you in a second. Let's see. Bendy, you finally get to the room. You can. There's no one in there. There is a briefcase on the table in the room. What do you do?
I wonder what could possibly be in that briefcase. It could be full of money or plans, or possibly old, used, dirty sweat socks. We don't know until we open it.
Okay.
Another smaller briefcase.
Ooh, that's even better. It could hold anything.
All right, it is the locked briefcase, and it needs a key normally. And it is a metal briefcase, so you can't just cut it open because it's not a leather briefcase. So what do you want to do?
Well,
can I use my improvised skill to shoot this thing open?
Well, you're not in the room right now. So
can I use my sharpshooter skill to shoot this thing open?
I mean, it's definitely, yeah, you can, sure. So
Bendy, bring it to Rush.
You shoot the lock. Makes your gun is very loud. It is definitely not a silenced weapon. And the briefcase emits a very loud alarm. Rush, you're out in the hallway, standing watch, and the guy with the MP5 and the bulletproof vest bursts out of the room. and then looks at you, and then looks at the room, Dr. Zhelan's room, where the noise is coming from, and like starts aiming the MP5 at the door.
I step gingerly aside.
Okay. All right. He shoots open the door. So Bendy, someone shoots open the door that you're in, the room you're in. You do see a bunch of documents in the briefcase, but someone's covering the hallway. So what do you want to do?
Okay, grab documents and jump right back into the vent.
All right, give me a reflexive to see if you can get out in time.
Roll them bones, which apparently your character does not possess.
All right.
8.
All right, with an 8, you can do so, but you'll drop something, your gun or the documents.
Well, that is a pickle, is what that is.
There are many guns, and yet only one stolen documents.
Mm-hmm.
There are, in fact, many guns and only one stolen documents. Yeah, let's drop the gun.
Okay. So you hear, yeah. So the gun. So Bendy, or sorry, Rush. Well, anyways, we'll get back to you in a second. So Applebee's, you're being chased through the casino floor. There's quite a few security guards now pushing their way through the crowd, looking to they're clearly trying to circle you. Well, there's a lot of them, so your options are getting thin. So you can either go into the hotel and rendezvous with your comrades. You can go out of the casino. Well, they're blocking off the exits. You can try and run through them to get out, or you can climb. It is a very tall building. And you can sort of just climb directly up.
Parkour climb.
All right. Give me another reflexive.
Hell yeah. 8.
All right. With 8, you are definitely climbing and you're not losing them though, but you're not getting caught by them. Yeah, the chase continues. Let's see here. You are actually going to be you're climbing. You jump out the casino, you go up to the upper staircase, upper balcony, and then head into the restaurant. So now you're in the fancy restaurant above the casino floor, running through high-end diners, enjoying a fine meal, and chefs serving flambe and other things, as a bunch of security guards chase after you. So your exits are the kitchen or the elevators leading into the hotel.
I go to the kitchen.
All right, you go in the kitchen. There is a chef there chopping up meat on there. He yells at you, get the fuck out of my kitchen, and waves a cleaver at your face.
I pull my baseball bat out of my bag.
Okay.
Fuck you, give me the cleaver.
Roll forceful to intimidate him.
I don't have that, so it's just a flat 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 7.
All right. He swings the cleaver at you, and you basically have a choice of knocking the cleaver away from him, or you can drop your bat and grab his cleaver, but lose the bat. You don't have time to pick up your bat if you do that, because the guards are right behind you.
Yeah, I'll take the cleaver. It's an upgrade.
And mechanically, no, it's the same again. But it
spiritually, it's an upgrade.
It is spiritually better.
Yeah.
All right.
The cleaver.
All right. So, meanwhile, Rush, what are you doing? The gunman's going in the room. You can hear a gun drop to the floor, but the gunman isn't shooting anywhere in the room. So,
but the gunman is not preoccupied with me, is he? Like he doesn't.
No, he thinks you're a civilian. So he clearly does not view you as a threat. How are you dressed, by the way? Are you dressed like a tourist with like a big Hawaiian shirt and shorts?
Actually, yeah, but I retain my signature straw hat, red hair, and comedically large wooden slingshot hanging out the back pocket of my pants.
Okay, well, clearly he thinks you're a lost American tourist, so...
He's not wrong.
Yeah, he's definitely doesn't think you're a mercenary.
Okay.
All right.
Then I sashay to what I would assume an established rendezvous point is.
Okay. So you just run away, leaving Bendy's gun to the fates. But meanwhile, Bendy, where are you trying to head to? Okay, I'll let you choose where is the rendezvous point? for the three of you. Where's your extraction from the casino?
Well, we were going to, if everything went pear-shaped, which I think it kind of is, arguably, we're going to meet behind the restaurant slash hotel section where the freezer trucks come in.
Oh, the loading docks. Yeah, of course.
Yes, loading docks.
All right. Yeah, there is a path from the restaurant into the kitchen, into the loading docks. All right. So you start crawling through there. It's going to. You can give me a reflexive check to go fast. Oh,
pretty
damn.
good.
That's extremely good. With a 10, you get there. You're actually there first. You're just sliding through there like something that is like Sonic.
He remembered his Astroglide.
There's nary a thing alive that can outrun a greased up Bendy.
Feels like nothing at all. So you get out there in the loading docks. There is a freezer truck that is just pulled up. And they're unloading a bunch of meat for tonight's dinner or tomorrow's dinner. So you can wait for the others. You can hide. You can try and scrounge up and get another weapon, or you could try and secure a. You were. I'll let you have a choice of whether you have an insider who's going to help you or a vehicle waiting for you.
I'm going to go with an insider that's going to help us.
Okay.
Johan, the Black Marketeer.
Well, we'll just call him Han, the Black Marketeer. Han works for the casino, or at least he does right now. And Han has a truck that a bakery truck that delivers fine desserts. And so if you can find the bakery, if you can find Han, you can find your way out. But you need to find Han. This is a big loading dock. There's a lot of
mostly
people.
I was hoping that Han would have, perhaps a 6-shooter muffin amongst those fine desserts, or perhaps a semi-automatic crepe. I don't care which.
Perhaps. Well, he was your extraction, not your thing. That's the you didn't think you would be losing your gun. Don't worry, you'll be able to get another gun when you get to before you get to Hong Kong. But you need to get out first more than anything else. So, are you looking for Han, or are you just waiting for the others to show up?
Yeah, we'll find Han.
Okay. Are you just you pop out of an air duct in behind some crates? No one's noticed you yet. Are you just going to go openly out and start yelling for Han? You'll find him very quickly there, or you can sneak around and see if you can find him without anyone seeing.
Let's try the stealthy option because I'm better at that.
Okay.
Like the guy that squeezes his way through the vents is stealthy. Who'da thunk it?
Okay, you find him, but he's you can see he's actually in not at the loading dock. He's there's a backup of trucks, delivery vehicles, and he's out in the middle of that back lot behind the casino. So you have to go out in the open to get him, or wait for him to get there, which will probably be like 5-10 minutes. So meanwhile, Applebee's, you're running through the back of the kitchen, I assume to the loading docks.
Hell yeah.
All right, so give me one more reflexive check to see how quickly you get to the loading docks.
5.
All right, the guards are one of the guards. You are in fact slip on something greasy on the floor. And careen into the wall. You don't take any damage, but one of the guards is caught up to you in this narrow corridor between the back of the kitchen and the loading docks. So you have to defeat one guard. You're in hand-to-hand range.
All right, let me make it. I'll do a hacking check.
Okay. What are you trying to hack? He's up in your. Are you like hacking with a cleaver or hacking?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
I'm a hacker.
Yep. All right. Just want to make sure.
That time I rolled a 9.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
What 1d6, correct?
Mm-hmm.
3 damage.
All right. That kills him.
hits as good as a baseball bat does.
That kills him, but you bury the cleaver in him. It is stuck. If you pull it out, there will be another guard right behind you. And this guard is actually taking out his handgun after he sees you kill the dude with the cleaver. So
yeah, I did.
Yeah. So do you want to risk getting shot, or do you abandon the cleaver?
Can I grab the recently hacked guard's gun?
He'll also get a shot off at you.
I want my fucking cleaver.
Okay. Go ahead and roll reflexive to see if you get shot.
I rolled a 2, so 3.
All right. Well, that is a D6 damage.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. That is 4 damage.
I'm good, baby girl.
All right. You get shot, but you get your cleaver back.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. And you continue to run. There is a door. You slam it shut to buy yourself a little time. And you can hear the guards slam into it. And the noise you make, also the fact that you've been shot and your shirt your vest is now covered in blood.
It looks good.
It looks good. All the workers see you and start scattering in the loading dock.
That's right. You better fucking run.
All right. So at this point, Rush, you show up as well. And Bendy, you see Applebee show up. So you can all just run to Han's bakery truck and extract now, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Nah, give me that bakery truck.
All right.
I got a hankering for rolls.
All right, the three of you get in, and Han tells you to get under the souffles, and you all manage to escape.
It's just like my honeymoon.
So the two of you are able to get a new baseball bat and handgun, because
I've got a hatchet. I'm fine.
Okay, you oh, that's right. You have your hatchet. Yeah,
my meat cleaver. I'm gonna crack open an energy drink.
Does that heal you
for 1d6?
All right.
I got 5 back, baby. I'm back to full health.
Hell yeah, that's
he can do it.
What kind of energy drink is it? What
some sort of Chinese energy drink.
Okay, yeah, it's very good.
That has I don't know, no discernible name. We're gonna call it Iron Rooster.
All right,
and it's just a picture of a train.
All right, so you have a location. In my alternate version of reality, Kowloon Walled City was never shut down. So it's being held in Kowloon. The experiments are being held in Kowloon Walled City. Yeah, and you get 3 numbers. Let's see here. 215, and that's all you get. But yeah, you need to go to Kowloon Walled City and figure out where the tier is. You know it's somewhere in there, but you don't know exactly where. You didn't get that much information from it. Yeah. Now you can do some more research before you head in to the city itself, or you can just dive right into the action. So, Rush, what do you want to do?
Best thing to do is take cover, then I suppose.
Okay. So you're just going straight in.
Sky Voice, I just got to ask you, does this team really seem like a thinky fist team or just a fisty fist team?
It's true.
Hey,
we're going knuckles deep.
I'm a hacker.
It's true.
I'm smart.
Okay, you can try and hack Modular Synergy's corporate network.
Yeah, I could do that for you guys. Would you like that?
Please.
Love that.
Okay, I got a 11.
Let's see here with 11. Yeah, that's very good. Modular Synergy mentions that there are the tier is actually divided into 7 components, and there are 7 sites, and they name at least 2 of them. But there's also a head lab, so there's 8 locations. So you know where 2 of the labs are, and the main office. So yeah. Inside Kowloon Walled City. The main office is in the bottom floor in a basement. They took over a dentist's office there, and then one of the places is near the roof, and the other is sort of in the middle. But there's a total of 8 places. So
I'll take the roof with my parkour abilities.
Okay. I'll take the basement with my contortionist abilities.
And I will choose a terrestrial zone.
Split the party.
Yep. All right. So the three of you head in. Let's see. Who is going to the main office? Or sorry, the basement.
That would be me.
Okay. All right, Bendy. So you head in there. Now you have plenty of contacts in the Kowloon Walled City. This is where many of the citizens groups are, so you can make contact with any number of people there. Let's see here.
Yes, I'll reach out to my contact, codename Bench Press.
Codename Bench Press. There we go. So Bench Press, is a weightlifter who lives in Kowloon Walled City because of the cheap rent, so he can spend more on protein powder. It's like, hey, bro, what's up?
Oh, not a whole lot. We are trying to get the pieces of the tier.
Oh, cool, yeah. So you found out where some of if you're heading to the dentist office here, I could take you down there. I'm pointed down there. Yeah, there's some shady people been going in and out of that place. I thought they were like, gangsters, but I guess not. There's one dude in particular who was super scary looking. He looked like I could tell he was really, really out of my league. So, but you could definitely do it. So
yeah, I'm a proud member of Fist, man.
Okay.
I mean, you know what we can do. You know what we're capable of. And believe me, if you think you've seen scary guys, you haven't seen the crew I work with yet.
All right. So, what's your approach, Bendy?
Look, it's simple. All you got to do is get me to a vent, and I will slide through those spaces in between because that's what Bendy do.
Okay, give me a reflexive check. Unfortunately, as good as you are in it, the Kowloon Walled City is not built to code, weirdly enough, and it is too small even for you, but you get stuck halfway through. And you can either you can back out, or you can try and push forward, but pushing forward will be very, very risky. And even if you succeed, you'll likely hurt yourself on the jagged edges of this particular duct. So what do you want to do?
Okay, so I'm going to pull out, and I'm going to go for a different duck entirely.
Well, when you back out, the duct rattles and makes a lot of noise, and a very large gentleman wearing a duster looks at you, sizes you up, and starts reaching under his coat. And what are you going to do?
I'm going to reach under my coat.
Okay. He takes out a submachine gun and starts spraying down the hallway.
The second that he grabs that submachine gun, I am going to shoot the end of the barrel so that it is no longer usable.
Okay.
That's the other thing that Bendy do, motherfucker. I'm a sharpshooter.
It's true. So meanwhile, we'll get into that combat. Okay. Meanwhile, let's see who is going to the roof.
Me.
It's Applebapple.
All right,
Applebapple.
All right, so you start heading up to the roof. Are you just taking the stairs, or are you climbing on the exterior walls of?
The exterior walls. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, give me a. There's plenty of handholds. Give me a reflexive check.
I rolled a 10.
All right, you're up there, and you can see there's a couple of goons there, fiddling with a mechanism on the roof. There's also countless TV antennas on the roof. There's just dozens of them. There's also some children playing amongst the antennae, and a plane flies overhead, quite low, almost clipping the building. It is quite the scene. So, what do you want to do?
I will time the plane flying over with me leaping from where I'm at to attacking one of the goons with my hacking device.
Okay. Really sticking to that hacking device.
I'm a hacker, Ross.
You really are. Go ahead and give me a reflexive check.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. With a 7, you succeed. And go ahead and roll damage on that card.
Ooh, 5.
All right. You kill the guard.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Turns out cleavers are lethal weapons. However, the other two guards see you. And one starts talking into the radio, the other one activates the device. As the weird machine, which is about the size of desktop computer, but it has lots of like glowing panels and lights on it. Starts lighting up, and it starts emitting a strange energy.
I hack it.
That'll you have to wait because meanwhile, Rush. Let's see, you're in the middle of Kowloon Walled City, right in its depths.
Yep, I am looking for one of the 6 remaining areas.
Yeah, and you have it, at least according to your notes and what you found. What there is a couple of armed dudes wearing suspicious coats in front of it.
Like, okay. So these coats are inherently suspicious. Okay,
like there's something hidden under these coats.
Okay, I'm going to go over there and just try to smooth talk and ask him what the deal is. I have one in creativity, so I'm gonna make this roll.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, that's a good idea.
6 + 1 is a 9er.
All right, with a 9, you're able to talk to them, and they won't shoot you.
Success.
So you get up into melee range with them, but they are not letting you in through the door. It says, "Hey, just move it on, buddy. Come on. Just we're waiting for our friend."
But I saw these incredible coats you're wearing. My friend, they're so unique. You stand out from the rest of the crowd here. I just have to ask, where'd you get them? Because I want it. I want to take home some genuine Chinese clothing for some friends of mine back in the United States of America.
Yeah. Well, the sizes here are different. Like, are your friends like typical American sized, or are they like?
Don't worry. Yeah. The people I keep friends with are smaller than me because I get very afraid.
That's an interesting criteria for friendship. I'm gonna have to say that's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it works. You should try it. You should have smaller friends around you. You feel bigger.
Oh, that actually does sound pretty good. Actually, I would like to.
There you go. You see where Rush is coming?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, a lot of my friends are actually bigger than me, and maybe they're using me for that. And I feel.
Oh my gosh, doesn't that feel terrible? You just wake up one day and realize your friends are using you.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate that.
It's.
I thought about starting a podcast up. Do you want to start a guest on my new podcast? We could talk about this. And that's
that'd be killer.
Reality shifts.
You'll have an American hayseed here to give you, their perspective on it.
Mm-hmm. So for all of you, at the same instant, reality shifts as you feel all the sounds of the city around you cease instantly. And those of you with a view of the exterior, everybody except Bendy, because Bendy's in the basement, can see that your view of the Hong Kong around you has disappeared with an endless gray void, like a cloudy sky, but rolling and tumultuous like cloud-like shapes surround you.
Is this like a Silent Hill situation? We're going to Silent Hill.
Well, you don't know. Somebody activated the fucking tier.
The tier?
Yeah, the device. Meanwhile, back at Bendy, so you've shot his submachine gun. So the man in the duster charges you, and he is just looking to slam into you. So if you actually use your sharpshooter ability, you will not be able to. He will still hit you because of momentum.
About that. Awful nice kneecaps you got there. Be a shame if something were to happen to him.
I'm just going to say, as a GM, you can just shoot.
No, I'm just shooting him for 1d6 plus 1 damage.
All right, with a 10, yeah. All right, so you inflict 5 damage on him. It would normally kill a man, but it does not kill you. However, he does still slam into you, but you've slowed his momentum quite a bit. You're knocked to the ground. You take a point of damage, and you manage to keep hold of the revolver, and he ducks into a side room. You lose sight of him.
Okay.
All right. At this point, the door to the office opens up. You can see more dudes coming out. So there's at least you don't know how many more people are coming out of the office. So you don't know how many. So what do you want to do?
The only thing that I can do, I'm going to jump right back up into that vent
Okay.
where they don't expect me.
All right, give me another reflex save. The vent that you went into, you messed up. You physically damaged it when you backed out, but you can't go into a different vent.
Good. That's the one we're going to go to.
All right, give me another reflex check.
Second vent.
Vent yourself.
Yeah. All right, you managed to get in. So you get in into cover. They don't see you, and you're hiding. You can hear them yell at each other to start looking for you. And the big guy you can hear yell. He's like, "Give me another submachine gun." Fucker shot mine. And you hear them throw him another gun. Meanwhile, back on the roof, Applebee's. There's 2 guards left.
So, how big is the device that they turned on?
About the size of a desktop tower.
Okay, can I kick it over?
I'm sure.
All right, I kick it.
All right. You notice there is a big switch on it. Well, actually, what happens is when you kick it, it falls to the ground, and the light which was red is now you hit something, and the light switches to blue.
Blue's a better color than red, right?
Well, that's as soon as it hits blue, all of you. This is for everyone, by the way. Time slows down. You are now moving at what you think to be half speed, all of you. So, yeah.
I've hacked time.
You've hacked time. The other guard, let's see, both guards, or the 2 remaining guards on the roof, start drawing out their handguns. You have time to see this, of course, but they're a little too spread out for both of you to melee in the same action. So, yeah.
I will try to melee one while in turn using him as cover from the other one.
Okay.
With my hatchet, with my cleaver, I have to hack the combat.
You have to hack the combat. That's true.
All right, I got an 8.
All right. Let's see here. With an 8, go ahead and roll damage.
I rolled a 2.
All right. The guard is still alive. And so he is going to take a shot at you.
No.
Go ahead and roll reflex if you want to get to cover.
He is my cover.
Well, both guards are still alive. They're both
7.
shooting. Yeah. You can get to cover, but you will be in a really shitty. You'll be pinned. So you're pinned behind a massive HVAC system, big old air conditioner on the roof of the Kowloon Walled City, and they're slowly firing bullets at you.
Oh no!
Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Meanwhile, Rush. The guard you're talking to is like, "Oh shit, they activated it. Fuck. Sorry, buddy, you gotta go." And he shoves you away.
He's acting like in real time. He's not like slowed down or anything.
Oh no, he is slowed down. You're all slowed down. So he's
okay, but I process him talking as normal. Okay.
You can think at 100% speed, but everything moving is half speed.
So I'm cognizant things are slowed down, but the guards are perhaps not.
Oh no, they're definitely cognizant of it. It is extremely obvious that you were thinking faster than you can move.
I see. Okay, well,
basically everyone it's balances out because everybody's moving at the same speed. It's unless you want to do a stunt that involves thinking faster than moving, then it doesn't really change anything, at least in terms of game mechanics.
Well, at this moment, I am going to do the bare minimum to put the guards at ease by moving away from them, but I'm going to stick close by to whoever the fuck it is they're guarding.
Okay, well, you get as they open the door to head inside, you get a glimpse of a device in the room. It looks about the size of a desktop computer tower, and it is glowing red.
Ain't that neat?
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
It is. So you can try to storm the room, or you can look for your comrades, or you can do something else. What do you want to do, Rush?
I'm going to use my improvisability to frag this thing, the glowing tower.
Okay, you hit it. What do you throw at it?
Oh, let's see here. Gosh, Kowloon's. Well, I mean, popular fiction has Kowloon being a very trashy place. I grab a rock. There's a rock near me. Okay, I pick it up and put it in my slingshot. Kapow.
Yeah, you do so. It banks off several walls and hits it. But it does not break. It is actually indestructible right now. But it does toggle the switch. It turns blue. And that's when you float to the ceiling.
Damn it, I wasted my super on that. Dang, okay.
Well, you set gravity to up instead of down. It seems like. So
am I flying into the sky?
Well, you're in the middle of the building. You hit the ceiling.
Oh, okay, cool.
Meanwhile, Applebee's, you're on the roof. You realize, fortunately, because you're thinking faster than you're moving, you realize you're starting to float upward. Give me a reflexives change.
8.
All right. You hold on. The guards don't.
What about the poor kids on the roof? They gone too?
They were scrambling into cover after the first.
Nah, fuck them. They're gone.
Yeah.
They're flying.
Those are the bright, smiling school children all going to meet Jesus.
So the kid, you didn't see what happened to the kids, but the device is seemingly unaffected. It is in fact tethered to a power supply or some sort of cabling. So it is still there, and you can retrieve it. But the 2 guards on the roof are gone.
Okay. Well, I will try to use my parkour to now run in reverse gravity to various handholds to get to the device to turn it off.
Okay.
Boy, I rolled snake eyes.
Your honesty will be the end of you.
Well, there goes your hacking device. You have to drop it in order to hold on.
No, how will I hack the world?
How will you hack the world? So you're unarmed right now, but you do have. You can make another check to. Actually, you're within reach of the cabling, so you can pull the device to you slowly.
Okay,
but you're not in a place. Yeah, so you pull the device to you. Do you activate it?
Hell yeah!
All right. Speed goes back to normal.
All right, so I got half. I've done half the work, y'all. Come on now, turn off the zero gravity machine.
It just flipped gravity, didn't end it. So yeah, you start to see more things fly upward into the void. Meanwhile, back in the basement, you're in the vent, Bendy, so you actually don't really have much room to float upwards. But you do.
But they do.
Yeah, you actually had to get back from the vents pretty far in order to. So you scooch up to a different vent so you can look into the hallway, and you can see they're on the ceiling now, and they're obviously stunned by it, but they're beginning to stand on the ceiling. Gravity has been reversed, but they're momentarily distracted by this. So
okay, so where is their device?
It must be in the office, which you haven't gotten access to yet. You're still in a air duct out in the main hallway, not in the office. So
let's crawl further down this duct and get into that office then.
All right, give me a. This will be a creative check in order to figure out which path to take through these vents.
That's so much easier when I have a hacker telling me where to go.
Unfortunately, you do not find your way. You get up to the first floor. So yeah, you will have to. In fact, actually, I say you get very lost, and you find you're back in the middle of the building, and you can see Rush in the hallway. So you should have taken a left at Albuquerque. But you can see Rush in the hallway on the ceiling.
I should have gone left at Albuquerque and a right at Missoula.
Yep. So, do you reveal yourself to Rush, or are you going to go try and double down?
Well, can I tell what's going on with Rush's situation? Like, what can I do?
What is going on with Rush's? You're in the hallway, and you flew to the ceiling, and that was weird. Yeah.
All right, so things are now upside down. Do I still have eyes on the red glowing device?
They closed the door. You got the shot off right before they closed the door. So it's in the room across the hall from you.
Okay. I will attempt to break and enter this room while upside down.
Break and enter this room? Okay. How do you want to do this? Like force the door open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just take a run at it and just kick it with my heel.
All right. Forceful.
Okay, here he go.
Mm-hmm.
And upon seeing him do that, I'm going to sharpshoot the lock for him.
A 7. That's like that's a C+, baby. We get it, right?
You do. And there are the podcast guy and 2 other guards in the room. They start. They're very confused, and so Bendy, you can take a shot from the duct. You can see one of the guards.
Right? I'm going to take his weapon out of his hands by shooting it.
Okay. He shoots it out, and Rush, what do you want to do? There's 2 2 guards who are proceeding they're about to attack you, but you have
am I within close enough range to get within melee so I can use my gifted scythe, which is quite powerful at 2d6?
Yes, you can charge and cut one of them down with that. Or
he does
2.
this.
All right. Reflexive would work, or forceful.
Yeah, just under the line.
Okay. So that fails. And one of the guards, they are both gonna, one of them is gonna fire at you. Let's see. You take 4 damage. The other guard is going to shoot at you, Bendy. You will take, and you're in a vent, so there's no real room for you to dodge. You take 1 damage.
I take no damage because skin-tight armor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But now both of you are engaged in fighting one guard 1-on-1. Meanwhile, let's see, Applebee, you're on the roof holding the device. You've sped up time again.
Yep.
Now you can either slowly crawl to the door and get inside the building, or you can try and get there fast. You can hear gunfire below you.
I'm going to use my parkour to get there fast.
All right. Does that let you auto succeed, or you just roll?
All right. Well, it says you can easily swing, jump, and free run across rooftops, rafters, and the like without having to roll.
Okay.
If it's something really dangerous and precarious, like barrels floating in toxic waste or a rope bridge full of people shooting at you, you can still do it, but you drop one of your M's. Well, so I guess this is not particularly pressing. Yeah. I'm not being shot at, so I guess I just parkour my way down to the gunfire.
All right. Yeah. So you do that pretty quickly. So you'll get there next round. Rush, you can make another attack. Try and kill this guard.
All right, I'll make another attempt on his life. Yes, a 10 is good.
10 is very good.
2d6 damage at this point. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
2d6 damage. A 5er.
That's more than enough to kill him. Is this the podcaster you're killing?
Was he assaulting me with a gun? Is the podcaster armed? Is he shooting at us?
He was one of the 3 guards, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I just like he's special. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try to save him for last because who knows what wacky things we can get up to. Okay. I kill a guard.
All right, you kill one of the guards. Bendy, you can take another shot at one of the other guards. The other guard that still has a gun.
The other guard that still has a gun is going to drop his gun because I'm just going to pop it out of his hands.
Okay. The first guard that you disarmed is just going to grab the device and run out of view to you. Let's see, Rush, you can see him grab the device and run further, deeper into the room. He's heading to the other exit. It is still... So new round, Applebee's. You get down in the middle of Kowloon Walled City. You are in a hallway. You see a guard burst out of a door holding another device similar to yours. He looks very surprised to see you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a running parkour kick at him.
Okay.
Because that's all I got.
Yeah, it's a good move.
I got an 8.
All right. You knock him out. We'll say he's just stunned long enough for you to tie him up if you want to, or execute him. But that was the podcaster.
I don't have the means to hack him, so I'll leave him to Rush. This one's yours, right?
So you've got the other device.
I've got the other device. Yes,
you've got. So the let's see here. So meanwhile, back at Rush, there is one. Let's see. I think. Oh yeah, there's one remaining guard. And he is unarmed but still angry, and he's looking for another weapon. What are you going to do?
Gee, the only thing left to do is take this guy out too, right?
Yeah.
So here he go, 2d6. Now under the line again, another 6. Damn it.
Okay. Bendy, what do you want to do? He is about to attack. He's going to try and bust a table lamp over Rush's head.
Oh,
it's
no,
a very nice lamp.
Yeah. Okay. So you're shooting the lamp.
No, I'm not shooting the lamp. I'm shooting the dude this time. Look,
Okay.
They got a warning shot, and that warning was drop your weapons.
All right. Roll damage.
4.
Okay. That's enough to drop him. So you've now secured 2 of the devices. The device on the roof is there's a name printed on it that you can see now. It is Lilac, and there is a name on the device you just recovered, and it is called Sunflower. So you have and you know what they do now. You can toggle them to set the speed at 50% with Lilac, and Sunflower sets gravity to up or down. It is currently set to up. Yeah, you've got 2 of the components. And all 3 of you reunited. So you have a bit of a breather.
Okay. So I found the third, and it's guarded by a ton of goons.
Why don't we just get in a secure place and just reverse gravity over and over and over again? I'm sure that will... Until they're a pile of mush in the room.
Oh, like that fast. Okay.
Yeah, just... long enough to hear them hit the ceiling or the floor and just keep doing it over and over and over again until they're all broken.
All right, we'll turn these guys into buffalo chicken.
Yeah.
All right. So what's a secure place for you?
For me, it's a vent, but I don't think you guys can fit into the vents with me.
I just mean somewhere where we can get ourselves, not have to worry about destroying ourselves in the process. Like something we can hold on to. Anchor ourselves.
Oh, actually, you can't do that because your employers are here too. So if you do that, you're going to kill everybody in Kowloon Walled City.
Well, you got to break some omelets to make a margarita.
He can be known as the hacker and the killer of Kowloon.
Well, yeah. If you do that, you will be terminated from Kowloon. Now that I think about it, you're in a
or the Kowloon killer.
Well, that was my idea.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we don't go so far as to do mush, but we could do it to disorient. Like, we flick it a couple of times to discombobulate, and then while they're on the ground and grabbing at their heads and going, what the hell? Why is that happening? Then we dispatch them.
Should we destroy this device? That's kind of why we're here, yeah.
Well, you don't know how to deactivate. Well, it's already been activated. You don't know if destroying it would make it worse. Like, you're not on Earth anymore, you don't think? You don't know if destroying that physical thing will actually...
Oh, really? Okay.
You probably should figure out how this thing works before you, take a hammer to it, because you could make it worse. Yeah.
Now look, we've got these documents that I stole from that briefcase before we yakety-saxed our way out of the casino, so maybe we could take a minute to read those and see if there's the instruction manual amongst them.
No, that it gave you the address and a 3 numbers, 2, 1, and 5.
Oh, so those are worthless. Well then, why don't we just flip the switches on the basement repeatedly and then
Well, it seems to be toggled, it seems to be affecting the entire city. Any device. Well, you can't specify it for a limited area.
Right. But we can get down to the basement, toggle them up, toggle them down, toggle them up, toggle them down. And then while they're clutching at their heads and going, what the hell? Seriously, dudes, why are you doing that? Dispatch, grab device number 3, and then we can move our way to further in.
Okay.
Look, it's the best idea I got. I'm not an ideas man. I'm a fit into tiny spaces and shoot guns out of hands man. That's what I do. That's the 2 things I do.
I just want to destroy the reality-altering device because I'm pretty sure Kowloon once existed before the device. And so we can return it to that time if we just break their stupid toy and run away before they kill us.
All right. So the 3 of you head down to the basement. You toggle the device to set gravity back. And so all of you fall to the ground. And you can hear a thump from all around you, as everyone else does. As there's just an incredibly loud clattering sound, actually. But when you hit it again, it doesn't immediately go back on. It seems there's a cooldown between them. So you don't know exactly how long it is, but it cannot instantly toggle between them. But you have an advantage, so you can rush the hall. You can rush the main office now. Let's see here. Applebee's. Do you just want to kick the door in and start swinging? Actually, you could have grabbed a gun from one of the guards you killed. So you can have a handgun. Yeah. Okay.
I need a gun. I dropped my hacking device.
You did drop your hacking device. Actually, there was in one of the apartment you went in, there was another cleaver. If you are.
Oh, well, looky there.
Yeah. So do you want
every apartment's got a cleaver?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dual wielding
like the most
now.
versatile kitchen knife that you could get your hands on, right?
Does he get 2d6 for dual wielding 2 cleavers?
No, that's actually a specific trade, Kimbo. So
you will merely have to pretend, Applebee's.
I mean, I dual wield them. I just dual wield them with the efficacy of single wielding them.
Okay.
Oh, so they're effectively half of a weapon each. Okay, got it.
All right. You can. Well, somebody can roll forceful to knock the door down.
That's not me. I'm bad at that.
Okay.
I got
0.
Okay.
I got a 1 in it.
All right.
You are therefore the strongest amongst us.
All right. You knock the door down. That's your action. You can see the big guy again, and 2 other guards. They all have submachine guns, actually. But so your action is done. But Rush, you can make an action.
Let's see here. Well, I'm definitely not in range to just sidle up to him and give him a big old stab. So
no, you are.
Yeah.
You got the drop.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Well, we got the
Kowloon
drop
Walled
on
City
them
is a
quite
fairly
literally.
cramped place. I don't know if you knew this, but it's fairly
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So take a swing at him. I have the mystical death scythe.
And what does that look like again?
Oh, it's like a little razor blade kind of like a West Side Story, switchblade kind of like thing, this right okay. Like that, yeah.
Do you run in snapping at them?
No, I'm not that campy. I'm still working on my Tom Sawyer. Damn it, no, I know what Tom Sawyer is. I'm working on one thing. Anyways, 10.
Yeah, you definitely cut the shit out of somebody. So go ahead and roll damage.
2d6 for great justice. 7.
All right, that is enough to kill the big guy. So how does it look when you plunge the mystic scythe into the gifted scythe? Yeah.
I got it. I don't do it every time, but when I do it, it looks like it's straight out of a movie. I just take one short step forward, a shallow step. Just I retract the folded scythe from my side pocket, and I just cleanly right across the throat. Can't do anything about it. He should have worn throat protection.
Yeah. He didn't expect a gifted scythe. So
a close shave like the demon barber of Fleet Street, Sweeney Todd.
Yeah. Applebee's, there's 2 guys left.
Is the gravity device ready again?
Not yet. You just activated it, and then you hit in. There's a few seconds have gone by.
Oh, okay. This is like a Call of Duty breaching action.
Yeah,
everything's all cinematic and slow motion. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I will
button prompts.
Yeah, then I will do my quick time event and throw a cleaver into one of the dude's faces.
All right.
And I rolled a 4.
All right, it goes wide. He is going. Let's see here. They were surprised this round, so they're still up. So new round. Bendy. One of them is definitely going to shoot at you with a submachine gun.
Submachine gun.
Okay, that's your action.
Yep.
So the other one is also going to shoot at you. But somebody else can try and save you. Let's see here. Rush. You're too far to melee this guy, but he is aiming at Bendy.
Well, jolly.
You could use your slingshot, or you could I don't know, do something else.
Okay, yeah, good idea. I'll use my slingshot to try to distract, if not damage, the guard taking aim at my comrade.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll.
But I want to incorporate the 1 soul bonus I have, so I'm going to do a bank shot. That would be creative, right?
Yeah. I
okay. Thank you. Okay, get to squeeze in 1 little point. Plus uno.
I'm not gonna deny you that.
A 10er.
Damn, yeah. Go and roll damage, too.
Just a 1d6 this time.
That's equal to a handgun.
Damn, max damage, 6.
Yeah, you know what's really good at stopping somebody from shooting? If you put a fucking slingshot bullet through their brain. Like,
slingshot bullets, a pocket full of them.
You just fucking bank the shot and it goes through the skull and out the other side. Like, it just...
Delta
headshot.
Missile.
Yeah.
Good shot, Rush.
Yeah, so the last guy's going to surrender. So, yeah.
No, he doesn't. Does the anti-gravity thing work again?
No, it does not. Not yet.
God damn it, Russ.
This is very fast. It's all happening in seconds.
All right, well then, yeah, as soon as he surrenders, I hack him with my other cleaver.
Okay, well, give me a reflex check. He's going to try and run away.
Not today, fucko. I got a 10.
All right, roll damage.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Apple beep.
You rolled a 5. Cool. That's enough to kill him. So yeah, you cleaved a man as you tried to hacked a man. Cleft in twain. So yeah, you find the you get through the office. There is another device there, but there's also a weird field, like a metal plates arranged in like a rectangle in the floor, and there's like cabling leading to it, and like it's these metal plates have a lot of wiring and circuitry. They're clearly attached to the device here. The device, this device has the code name Moth. Yeah, it's quite odd, but there are papers.
I lure a spider into the field.
Okay. Nothing happens. Are you also going to activate the device that it's linked to?
No. I mean, like the field has a purpose. We just haven't ascertained it yet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But it doesn't react to organic life walking onto it, so that's my contribution.
Not right now. Yeah.
Not right now. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, not at this instant. No. Nothing happens. So.
Is it plugged into a computer that I could hack to determine?
It's plugged into the device, the codename Moth.
Is there any computer here that could be hacked?
There is a computer here that can be hacked.
I will hack that computer.
All right.
I got an 8.
Okay. With an 8, you're able to get some code names. Okay. Sunflower, gravity manipulation, up or down. Dragonfly, set gravity to moon. Lilac, set time at 50%. And then there's a list of 7 devices listed.
Anything on Moth?
Apparently that you only got a partial success, so you don't get all of them. It does say device 7, Dahlia, weakens friction. So you found out the ratings on 4 of the devices, but there are 7 total. The other 3 are still remain encrypted.
Do we have locations on any of those devices?
They're all in Kowloon Walled City. Somebody can give me a creative check to look through the papers and things to try and draw a connection.
It's me. I'm the guy with the creative bonus. 2d6 plus 1.
You're so creative. You know that, Rush?
An 8. That's a good one.
All right. You do find some diagrams and schematics. That means that indicates to you that these components have to be arranged in a certain order, in a certain like pattern. And because you know where some of them were placed, you can sort of ascertain where the others are. So yeah, you can cross off the 3 that you have found, but you know the locations of the others. You just don't know which one is which code name.
Okay. Well, I guess we want to gather all these things first before we try to puzzle it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but you do have one device here you can try, or you can...
I'll turn it on. Fuck it.
Okay. Oh, you mean just turn it on at all? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
all right.
It seems every device operates as a toggle that has a timer once you activate it. So
keep the spider in the field. I want to see what happens.
All right. Keeping the spider there.
All right. The Moth, by the way, is linked. Like there's a lot of cabling on this one. So you cannot take it out of the office. It is linked to the field, which appears to be a replication field. So there are now 2 spiders.
My God.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I put one of my hatchets in there.
Okay.
Turn it back on.
All right, you have to wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Do you still have those casino chips?
Infinite hacking.
So yeah, you can mess around with that if you want. You can replicate an object once per minute, it seems.
Once per minute. Oh man, so like I couldn't just like replicate like a whole bunch of like little switchblade scythes, and I learned how to like throw them, and just like I'm unstoppable.
Well,
I mean, I think you could exponentially do that by putting 2 in, and then 4 in, and then
wow, see,
and then 8 in, and then 16 in.
This is why we hired him.
See, I'm a hacker. I'm smart.
Okay. By the way, while there's
the limit on the size of the object, though?
The replication field is about 3 feet in diameter.
You could make a lot of switchblades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's also something else that will fit in a 3 foot by 3 foot block.
You?
Let us replicate Bendy.
I don't know if that's a smart idea, but let's try it.
2 Bendies.
2 Bendy.
All right. Yeah, give me a creative check there, Bendy.
Dose Bendy.
Bendissimos. Bendimus Maximus. Bendolicus.
7.
All right. What's your current hit points?
My current hit points are 9.
Okay. There is a clone Bendy. It appears it seems to be an identical clone of Bendy.
Does it have a little mustache?
Does Bendy have a mustache?
No.
Then no.
Okay, that would have been too easy. Okay.
All right.
I gotta try. Doesn't know how goofy we are.
So there's a Bendy clone there. He's like, what the? Wait. Okay. So he steps aside for a minute. And then he's just kind of gathering himself. So yeah, what do you want to do next?
All right. So here's my thought. Since there's 4 of us now, we can split up into 2-man teams, and each 2-man team tries to get one of the other ones that we don't have.
I don't think that this thing replicated your memories and thoughts. It has no fucking clue what it's doing here.
Bendy, do you know what we're doing?
Yeah, I do.
What are we doing?
We're trying to destroy this device. Turn it off.
Apparently it does. Never mind. Horrifying.
It would be he.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a he, not an it. Let's give other Bendy his due.
No, it's not real.
I'm very real. What are you talking about?
Fuck this. I tried to hack other Bendy.
All right, he shoots your hacking device out.
Wow.
I have
okay.
2.
It's that kind of game.
Well, he disarms you. He has a sharpshooting ability.
I have 2 weapons together.
All right, give me a reflex check.
Yeah, 9.
Okay. You're going to be able to make a damage roll, but he will hit you back.
Yeah, fine.
All right,
4.
All right, you do 4 damage to him.
Do any of the rest of us have initiative in this combat?
Oh yeah. Sorry. This took you both by surprise. So this initial exchange goes by first, then you can act.
Okay.
To be fair, I wasn't expecting him to attack other me.
All right, you take 3 damage as he shoots you back. Let's see here. All right, now it's a new round. Let's see here. Rush, what do you want to do? I'll give you first initiative.
Gee, me. Okay. Clearly, this clone of Bendy is violent, and
see, it's a good thing I found that out now.
But which one's the real one? No. I will direct my hostilities toward a clearly hostile clone Bendy.
Okay.
With my gifted scythe. 2d6 coming up. Under the line. 6 again. Man, I see that number a lot tonight.
Yep. All right, so you miss. The clone Bendy uses let's see here. He's going to go next and is going to use his contortionist ability to get in a very difficult vent, which will decrease his reflexive attribute, but he does get out of sight as he folds himself inhumanly. So to get into to sneak in through some grates that have been damaged. So Bendy, you can go next.
See, I don't like having to do that, but I could if I have to. But I don't have to fit all of me in because I just have to aim this gun. Bang.
Okay, roll reflex. You're not gonna. You can't see him, so you can't do sharpshooting because you can't fit your head in enough to see him. Go ahead and roll damage. All right. You don't know what happens. He's in the vent somewhere. Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's just wounded.
Cover the vent up. Get some plywood and some nails.
Okay. All right.
I don't see no problem. Therefore, there is no problem.
You can do a first aid check to heal somebody with a tactical.
Look, no more cloning. It's fucking creepy.
The spiders weren't violent toward us. That was strange. They were nice. They spun a web.
They just crawled away. You didn't follow them.
Yeah, maybe if Bendy 2.0 would have just crawled away.
He just crawled away.
He did through the vent.
Oh no! Nail it up.
All right. Are you going to replicate anything else?
Well, I don't think it's sound advice at this moment. But well, no. The lesson we learned here is don't clone anything with a brain.
I don't think that your little mini scythes have a brain, do they? So switchblades up?
Yeah.
Extra switchblades?
Indeed.
I'm down with this. Everyone put all your toys in the field. We're going to turn them into 2.
Okay. All right. You have...
I've already got 2 because I've got other Bendy's gun here.
No, that
wouldn't you like 4?
Oh, wait. That went with him. You're right.
Yeah.
We didn't get a shit ton.
Yeah. It was a very fast, remember, it was Applebee's tries to attack him, Bendy disarms him, and then they attack each other, and then he escaped. So it was very fast.
If Hideo Kojima directed this episode, oh my god. He would do it. He would do it.
Yeah. All right. So you have a replication device that can replicate anything, apparently, that you can fit in a 3x3 square. So, and you have locations of the other 4 devices. Yeah. If you want to split up or you want to all hit them one at a time. But you cannot take Moth with you. You can take the devices that you have, Sunflower and Lilac with you, but not Moth because it is physically connected to the replication field.
All right. I say we split up again.
Okay. Does anyone try and heal Applebee's?
I could use some healing too. Someone bit 4 hit points off of me.
Okay.
I don't have the means.
Who heals Chris?
That would be tactical.
Can you heal yourself with tactical?
Yeah.
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Here he go. Man, I hope I don't roll a 1. That would be embarrassing.
I rolled a 12, so 13.
All right. Roll D6 plus 1. All right.
Hey,
D6 plus 1.
Full health.
For both of you.
You said 1d6 plus 1, right?
Yeah. You've exhausted the medical supplies in this room.
Oh my god, I'm anemic. I'm just only back up to 3. So that would put me at 7. All right, fine.
I would help, but I don't know the first thing about medicine or tactics or much of anything, really.
All right, so you are splitting up. So who's going by themselves?
I will go by myself.
Okay.
Parkouring through the hallways of Kowloon City.
Okay, there's 4 other. I'll let you choose. Kowloon. You can look up map. You can look up photos of what Kowloon Walled City looks like. You can just give me an approximation of what. There's 4 objectives left. I'll let you choose approximately where they are. They're distant from each other though. So Applebee's, where is your objective?
The food court, because this is my Kowloon City.
All right, there is a food court in the middle. Yeah, sure. Yep. There's a court in the middle. So
go to the food court.
All right.
Do you find the Kowloon's version of Sabaro's?
Yes.
No, it's little food stalls. But there's one called Sabaro's. It's clearly ripping off Sabaro's. So, Hong Kong pizza, you love it.
Hong Kong pizza, you love it.
Yeah, we love it. Fuck off.
All right, so you're heading there. Are you? How are you approaching it? Like
with parkour.
Parkour. All right, you parkour your way into it.
I have no other abilities, so I'm gonna use it.
All right. I mean, you're also a hacker, but yeah.
I mean, I'm the greatest hacker.
All right. Yeah. When you see a device, and there are 3 guards. 2 of whom look normal issue with some machine guns, but the other one looks like a really cool guy with a slick pistol with a large silencer on it and a cool like field jacket. And it looks like he's got a backstory. He's got like sunglasses and a ponytail, some cool scars. And they're watching, looking for intruders, and they see you. So they're going to start shooting at you if you just charge at them with parkour.
Parkour.
Okay. Roll reflexes to see how well you avoid.
When you have one tool in your belt.
Mm-hmm. I rolled 5.
All right. Well, this is going to be decent. This first one is going to be D6 plus 1. So that's 2 damage.
Yeah.
And then let's see, you can make one more attack will get through because you've just utterly failed. So that's going to be 3 more damage. So a total of 5.
Yeah.
Yep. Still alive. So, but you get shot several times, but you close into melee. So there's regular guard 1, regular guard 2, and cool guy with sunglasses.
Hacking the cool guy.
All right.
I got an 8.
All right. Your attack goes through. Roll damage.
My own headcanon is that this cool guy apparently looks like Mel Gibson, so you're hacking the Gibson?
I'm hacking the Gibson. I got a 5 damage.
All right. He disappears. This guy's special ability, he has a hologram projector. So
fuck.
Yep. You attack the hologram. He's going to give me another reflex to not get shot again by a silenced pistol.
7.
All right. You have to retreat to cover, or you can press on and try and grab the objective, but you'll take damage.
I will grab the objective.
All right. 2 more damage.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
All right. You have the objective.
I've acquired the win condition, y'all.
Yeah, you've acquired. Let's see here. I'll just roll d4.
Goddamn win condition haver.
Let's see here. Okay. You see the codename Dahlia on it. So meanwhile, the other 2 of you are heading to another one of the objectives. It's not near the ground floor courtyard. Where are you? Where is your objective? And it could be in a office. It could be in a house or an apartment. Sorry, it could be in a stairwell. It could be high, low.
So this used to be a rooftop garden until it got built up and then over. Okay. And so now it's an enclosed like.
Mm-hmm. So it's near the top, but not at the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Used to be roof.
Okay. So go ahead. There are same setup. There's 2 guys, but they're the third guy. Well, he's got a sword.
All right. How do you want to approach this one, Rush?
Well, okay. Bravado has not really produced dividends in the past. So I want to get myself within slingshot range, but also obscured so that they do not notice me.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
Okay.
So you go stealthy to the left, I'll go stealthy to the right. Mm-hmm. We take out the 2 goons, and then we take out the big guy together. How's that sound?
Very good. Here is my roll to do the thing we're talking about. 5. Okay.
All right. So Bendy, you are stealthy. The 2 goons see you rush, and they start shooting at you. So you can take covers and not take damage, or you can make a reflex check to try and slingshot them while avoiding being shot.
No. The time for heroics is past. The time for cowardice is now.
Okay, so you take cover. The two guards. The swordsman is still guarding his objective. So he seems to sense something is amiss. He's looking around for threats. So, but he's actually drawn his blade. Bendy, what do you want to do? You've snuck into a flanking position. With that, you can try. You're still far from the objective. You're still far from the machine.
Yeah, but I can take out goon number 2.
Okay, yeah. All right, with an 8, go ahead and roll damage.
5.
Okay. With a 5, you kill one of the guards. The sword guy then charges at you, leaping quite far and fast, aiming the sword right at you. So you give me a reflex to not get skewered by the sword.
6.
That is not enough. And this penetrates armor. So 3 damage as it cuts through your armor and slices you up. And the sword guy's right in your face. So back to Applebee's. You have Dahlia. If you can give me a parkour check, you can get out of range of their shots and they'll start chasing you, or you can do something else.
I forgot. What does Dahlia do when you activate it?
You don't know. You did find that out.
Yeah.
Weakens friction.
I will make a parkour to make it look like I'm about to run away so they'll bolt after me, and then I'll activate it.
Okay, well, that's creative for deceit. But
okay, well, then I will creatively deceit them.
Mm-hmm.
Man, wish that would have worked.
Okay. So you do activate the machine. Was that a failure or a partial?
What's a failure? What's a partial?
Partial is 7, or it's like Powered by the Apocalypse.
No, it was a failure.
Okay, so 6 or less. So you fail. You can lose control of the objective and not take any damage, or you can keep a hold of the objective and they're definitely going to shoot at you. So you can lose control of the objective and be safe, but either way you've activated the machine.
I will lose control of the objective.
All right.
So cowardice, a fine choice. I recommend it.
So you lose control of the objective after you activate it because the force of friction has significantly lessened. Everything is now super slippery. And so it's like sliding on. It's an ice level now, ice level physics. So you lose control of the object, but they go slipping and sliding too. Their gunfire goes loud. So you're sliding out of control, about to go through a window on the ground floor. So or no, not a window, but a wall. You're about to slam into a wall. We'll get back to you in a second. Meanwhile, let's see here. Rush, there's one more guard who's shooting at you. You can try and do a creative shot to shoot from cover. And
absolutely.
Bank a shot. Yeah.
When does the friction apply to them?
It applies instantly, but this is happening. So he's shooting as friction is. Yeah.
Sorry, under the number 6 is my favorite number tonight. Apparently, shucks.
Yeah. So you fail to miss, and then his shot goes wide though, because he starts slip. Well, so this all happens right before the effect triggers. So Bendy, the swordsman is in melee range. He's about to attack you, hit you again with the sword. You realize, with your sharpshooter's ability to assess foes, he is superhumanly skilled at blocking bullets, even with your sharpshooting. If you were to attempt to disarm him, it would probably not work.
Right, so I'm going to switch to my other ability.
Mm-hmm.
My other ability, champion. So I'm going to pull out my spear, give it a twirl.
Yeah, this is what... Yeah, go ahead.
All right, melee to melee.
Yep, this would be forceful, though, as you're trying to best him in melee combat. Damn, all right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's see. Spear is 1d6 plus 1. So, and yeah, for the sake of argument, I'm picturing it as like a collapsible spear, like one of those just telescoping things, for 6 damage.
Yeah, you impale him on the spear, and that's when friction stops. or weakens, and you start sliding. The body falls on you as it falls on the spear on you, and you start sliding through the garden, the greenhouse, basically. And so everyone's slipping and sliding this round. So Applebee's, your enemies, you don't know where the hologram guy is, but he's not doing anything this round. But the two guards are now trying to get up on their feet. They're wobbling like they're on an ice rink, and they're trying to get to the one's trying to get to his gun, one's trying to get to the device, to Dahlia. What are you trying to do? If you want to try and parkour and grab it,
parkour. Oh, I got a 12, so 13.
All right. That's a critical success. So
you shit out of that.
He got the critical suck.
Yeah, what do you want to do aside from grabbing the device? You want to escape, attack one of the guys?
It's time to escape.
All right. So you got the Dahlia in hand, and you managed to parkour away.
I'm wall sliding right now because you can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's fucking slick as shit.
Some Titanfall shit. Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
All right. So, you're wall sliding upward so you can get to the greenhouse. Let's see here. There's only one guy left, Rush. He slipped on his ass. You're sliding. You were in cover, so you didn't fall, but you realize how slippery everything's become.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Is this gentleman in question in melee range?
Yes.
Yeah, why not, huh? Okay, 2d6 coming up.
All right.
No.
Damn.
Very, very no.
Yeah.
Rush is every bit as slippery as his real world inspiration is. All right.
Yeah.
Or fictional, actually.
Whatever. You're both slipping and sliding. So let's see here, Bendy. You can give me you can just grab the device if you want to. I'll roll a D3 to see which one it is.
I can grab if I want to, but then I'd have to leave my friends behind.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, all right. I know which one it is. So, what do you want to do?
Fuck it. Grab it.
All right. You grab it. Its code name is Rose, which is one of the encrypted ones. You don't know what it does.
Should I toggle this thing?
Do it. Why not? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We don't win?
Fair. Toggle.
All right. All right. All of you hear a roar coming from somewhere outside the walled city. Something inhuman shrieking in the distance. So
you turn the right one on.
Yeah. I maybe
you turn the right one on, baby. Uh-huh.
So the Applebee's, you're being chased. You don't have to roll until. Are you going to the greenhouse or somewhere else? Are you rendezvousing with the other PCs?
No, I was going to go look for the next device.
Okay. Where's the next device is an apartment nearby. Now you're sort of wall running along the walls of the inner courtyard. So you have to go. There are open windows actually. So if you give me a reflex check, you can parkour your way through an open window and near to the apartment.
I will attempt to do so.
All right.
I rolled snake eyes.
Okay.
It's feast or famine over here, y'all.
Yeah, it's a long way down. You start falling. Now you can hold on if you drop the machine, or you can hold on to it and start falling. In which case, you'll get a check next round to try and grab on. Otherwise, you're going to take a fall dip.
I'll try and parkour my way out of it next round.
Okay. You're like, oh, fuck.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Yeah, basically. So, new round. Back, meanwhile, Rush, you have one more chance to attack the guy. He's finally got his gun back. Yeah.
All I can do, I mean, what am I going to do? Run away barefoot screaming?
No.
I do that off the job. All right, 10.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah. Roll for damage.
Another 2d6 from me. 7.
Yeah, he's fucking incredibly dead. What does it look like?
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, like if he's fumbled and he's down, like I just I take my little shitty scythe razor thingamajiggy and no, you know what? I'm not theatrical. Across the throat, done.
All right. Let's see here. So you have
Rush,
Rose.
is that guy done? His head fell off.
He must be because he's whistling from his neck.
So let's see here. So I think there's only one left, actually. Yeah, the one that Applebee's was trying to get to. Oh no, there's another one left. Yeah, so there's two left. Two devices left. So Applebee, or yeah, go ahead and give me that reflex check.
I'm sure this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I will succeed.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled snake eyes again.
You realize you can just you're falling, but you can grab on and try and hook yourself through a closed window and go through a plate glass window. You're definitely going to take some damage though, but that's or you can just and you may drop the device in the hallway. It won't be in your hand, but so how many hit points do you have left?
Not many. 5.
Yeah. Well, do you want to go through a plate glass window?
Hell yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah. I'm going
Put
to say
that on a resume.
Only does 1 damage.
Yeah,
so.
That's all you got, window. I ain't afraid of you.
So you're stunned for a round. Let's see here. New round.
Dive through my window. No.
So there's 2 devices left.
Home soon.
You we'll start with Bendy. What do you want to do?
Well, we're heading for the next location, aren't we?
All right, the final destination, the final location. All right, so you start running or sliding as best you can through Kowloon Walled City. Let's see here. It is. I'll say this last one is also in a. It's in a makeshift restaurant, a little cafe, and that's only a couple stories below you. So you can take a stairwell like a normal person. You could try and go through the rappel from the inner window in the inner courtyard down a few two levels. I mean, you're 2 levels above it. How are you going to get to it?
I'm just going to pretend that I've got bacon grease on my feet and just slide my way down the stairs.
All right, that's reflex.
7.
All right, you're not doing world class. I mean, you're not crashing. That's the important thing.
Look, I'm not Applebee's. I don't do parkour, but
yeah. So
to be fair, Applebee's hasn't done much parkour the last couple turns either.
Rush, what about you? Are you following after Bendy, or are you going to take a different route? Are you going to help out Applebee's instead?
Oh, if Applebee's within range, yeah. 2 heads better than 1.
Okay. Well, you can. Yeah. Basically, Applebee's is heading to one of the remaining 2 devices, and then Bendy is going to the other one. So you can. I'll say you know where both of your buddies are, so you can choose who to follow. So, are you going to switch it up or stick with Bendy?
I'm gonna stick with Applebee's because we'll just get his next device done faster.
Okay. All right. You know where Applebee was heading to, so you can give me a reflex check to make your way through these incredibly slippery hallways now.
A 10.
Damn, you're fucking fast.
Blessed be these dice.
All right. So 2 of you, in fact, you're going to get there. Let's see. And then Applebee, actually, what are you doing this round? You get up and you can grab the device. And you can make your way towards your destination as well.
Yeah, that's right. I just recover from the.
Yeah, you don't have to roll if you're not immediately running as fast as you can or anything. If you just want to recover this round, that's fine. So,
yeah, just making my way there at a brisk, non-lethal pace.
All right. So now Bendy is solo. Okay, so new round. So Bendy will do you first. It's inside this little cafe, little restaurant. There's a little half window where the cook can give the orders to the waitress, but there's a little seating area in front of it, and then the kitchen behind you don't know where the device is. You're guessing it's somewhere in the kitchen. But yeah, this time there's 3 regular dudes, but this time they have shotguns. And if you go at them straight on, you're definitely like, you can't disarm all of them in the same round. What's your play?
So, all right, laundry nearby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to raid the laundry, grab a costume, or a disguise would be a better word for it. Yeah, dress like a local.
Okay, give me creative. How can you deceive them? Oh, yeah. All right, so you think you got a disguise, but they instantly spot you. And they realize that guy's not a local. I can see his body armor under that costume.
I'm just a harmless little old lady, and how dare you assume my gender?
Well, the 3 of them have pinned you down with shotgun fire, so this did not work, and they're staying in a tight formation, so they can support each other. So yeah, it's going to be hard to, like, if you shoot at one, if you shoot at one, you'll be taking fire from the other 2. So that's going to be a problem, but you don't take any damage this round because you're just pinned. Meanwhile, the other 2 of you enter the hallway about the same time at opposite ends. The door is about in the middle between the 2 of you. This is a hallway facing the inner courtyard on the left, and then the door is on the right, or at least on one side. So yeah, depending on which side you're facing. But anyways, you can both have a visual picture of that, right? Like, there's windows on one side, then the door leading into the apartment is then on the other. And you see each other. So you can talk to each other, come up with a plan. Or yeah.
This is me and Rush.
Yeah. You're at the other end of the hallway, so you have to yell, or one of you could run over to the other, or you could meet in the middle. But like, your target door is in the middle between the 2 of you.
Like, we can't gesture, we have to yell to alert the enemy?
Oh, no, you can gesture. Yeah, I guess you would have some. Yeah, you know basic gestures if you want to communicate.
Thank you. We would not be yelling, for we are not this stupid.
All right.
Rush, you wouldn't happen to have any Band-Aids on you, would you, man?
It's not my calling. Delinquency, actually, is more my forte.
It's a very well-established code.
No, if you're asking if I have anything in particular, no. I got my slingshot, I have my get to scythe, and like, I carry nothing else on my person.
I mean, I carry a baseball bat and an energy drink, so.
You can scavenge for supplies if you want to find some first aid stuff.
I will scavenge this hall.
Same, I will scavenge.
And miraculously, a tank will appear, yes?
Rush and Applebee's were hand signaling to each other about how to approach their target. While Bendy was pinned down by 3 shotgun-wielding mercenaries. So we'll do Applebee's and Rush right now. What do you want to do?
I believe we were looking for first aid supplies.
Okay, yep. That would be creative to figure out where they would be kept without getting under fire.
The singular bonus I possess, I gladly utilize it. 7, yes, above the line. Man, I am C+ man.
I as well got a 7.
Okay, both of you can scrounge up enough supplies to heal yourself of 1d3 hit points.
Woo! 1 hit point.
Do you have any energy drink left there, Applebee's?
No, I drank that shit.
No more Iron Rooster.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bendy, you're pinned down. You can make a reflex check to get away and find another way, another angle. You can shoot back, but if you get less than a full success, you'll take damage as they, shoot at you as you shoot at them.
No. Let's go with one of those, like, floor level grease vents or something that is small and low.
Okay.
The table highway.
All right, so for the vents, that's creative to figure out how to find a path through the vents to a good spot.
On the other hand, the floors are frictionless right now. So if I just slide along the floors and just go table, 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 door, I can just weave my way out of here like a snake.
Mm-hmm. Well,
a not so sneaky snake.
You're not. You don't take any damage. You just get you're definitely pinned in as they shoot several tables, and you move from one position to another that's not any better. So you're just it looks cool, but your cover's getting shot up. If you cannot stay here next round, you'll have to move. Or you will take damage. So you're in the worst cover now. The previous spot you were in, you could hide in longer, but now you have to move next round. So next round, let's see here. Applebee's and Rush, you both patched yourself up as best you can with the limited supplies you have available to you. What's your plan? What do you want to do now?
Want to kick the door in and just rush it?
All right. So we'll say that Rush, paralyzed by a weird space-time anomaly.
The fear.
So, Applebee's, you'll have to act without him.
Big damn heroes. I kicked the door in.
All right, go and give me a reflex.
I rolled an 8. I successfully kicked the door.
All right. You managed to do so. And you see the last mercenary guard. This is he's a full-on cyborg. And he sees you. He's like, fuck. And he picks up a giant minigun from the table. And it starts whirring up. Yeah.
I attempt to hack him with throwing a cleaver at him.
All right. Yeah, he does have some bits of flesh sticking out.
God damn it. Fuck. I rolled snake eyes again.
Okay. You're going to take damage. As giant fucking cleaver. That is 5 damage.
Oh, no.
All right. Do you have any hit points left?
1.
All right. You're technically still alive.
All damage is non-lethal till you die.
Yep. Chris's internet went out. So we'll let's see here. We'll finish this combat between the two of you. And then, actually, we'll get back to Bendy first. Because Bendy's on his own anyway.
Get him, Bendy.
Yeah, Bendy. If you give me a creative roll, if you spend your action trying to be creative, you can think of something to shoot that would not expose you and use that to move. Or you could reflex shoot and just return fire.
Let me try. Wait a minute. They're shooting through that little window thing in the kitchen, right?
One of them is. The other two are in front of them, behind kicked over tables.
Okay. Well, are there any decorations near the ceiling? Like ceiling fan, maybe? Or
yes, there is. So, yeah.
Perfect. I'll just shoot the ceiling fan and drop it on top of them and exit during the confusion.
Okay. With that, you don't have to roll with your sharpshooter. So, you get out of their line of sight. So they stop shooting at you. So you're
How many shotgun shells do you have?
We have multiple boxes.
Don't suppose you guys would be willing to talk this over, would you?
What's your offer?
For starters, nobody has to die.
We're mercenaries. That's part of the job.
Dying is part of the job?
You're a mercenary too. You should understand that. Live by the sword, die by the sword.
I got a guy that'll bring me back if I die.
Wait, what?
We've got death benefits, man. Do you guys even have dental over there?
They'll put our brain in something else.
So that's not dental. Oh, dang. The cyborg plan is your only retirement plan?
It's a good plan.
Not really.
All right. We'll just do a round for you, Applebee's. Yeah.
I am not in good shape.
You are not in good shape. You can jump back outside. You do see the machine. You could make a blind dive. He disconnected again. Never mind. All right. So you can make a mad dive for the machine. Just activate it and hope it does something cool.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Oh, those are D10s. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a 9, so a 10.
A 9, so a 10. Cool. All right. I'm going to say this is a termite because I think this would be funny. You activate it, and nothing seems to happen.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So then the cyborg guy shoots you. So meanwhile, Bendy, what are you doing? What is your next action?
Look, I'm just saying that if you join the Merc Union, at the very least we could get you better benefits than what you're looking at there. Like, if you came over to Fist with me, I don't know how much these guys are paying you, but I'm pretty sure Fist is going to pay better. Like, for this particular job, this is the amount that I'm making versus the amount that you're making. And
all right, roll creative.
They're making more.
All right, they start shooting at you.
I think they're shooting, but they're going like, it's not that we don't appreciate the offer and everything. Pa, 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 pa.
Yeah. It's like, sorry. I mean, you really have to make a more impressive offer than that. Like, we'll come back as cyborgs. The Grim Reaper, I mean, that sounds like PSYOP. Yeah, what's your strategy? It looks like diplomacy, unless you raise the stakes somehow, diplomacy isn't going to work unless you change. Yeah.
All right, well, we tried diplomacy. Let's try threats.
Did you tell him about Casual Friday?
Right. One way or another, this is going to end soon. Guys, I'm holding on to Rose, and I just toggled it.
Okay, give me I'll give you one more diplomacy check, or one more creative check.
7.
Okay, how about this? We all come out with our hands up. Throw your weapon to the ground, and we'll throw our weapons to the ground.
And then what?
And then we'll talk.
All right, we can do that.
Okay. So you do that. You hear the shotgun. You think you hear the shotguns being thrown to the ground. Yeah, you're pretty sure. You're pretty confident.
I'll set my gun down. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you coming out?
Peek around the corner first.
You see them. They got their hands in the air, but they're standing up.
Okay. So which one do you guys have, and how do we get home? Because nobody wants to die here. In this pocket dimension.
We have Dragonfly.
Okay, and what does Dragonfly do?
I don't know. We were told not to activate any of them.
Well, your compatriots on the roof and in the basement and over on the laundry side didn't actually listen to that, which is why we're slip-sliding around in zero gravity.
I think you activated Dahlia, or no. Okay, Applebee. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Hey, voice in the sky. They don't know that.
All right, that's true. Well, they shouldn't have. That's weird. I didn't. Yeah, I don't get that. You have to activate a certain number of them in a certain order, but that information's embedded in the cyborg's data bank. Only the cyborg knew how to get out of the pocket dimension.
Okay, and so the cyborg isn't here.
Yeah, no, he's a couple floors down. Oh shit! Didn't you hear that? Yeah, it sounds like the minigun just went off. And that's when you're back to being shot at. And the Applebee's, you're back alive. You're in the hallway.
Oh god!
You activated a time loop.
Oh no!
Yeah. Actually, no. The time loop starts when you activate the machine. So you have one action now that you know that he's just about to minigun you. So you can give me a reflex check.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right. So that was number one. That was the first time loop.
Ah!
Yep. Don't go to the left. So let's see here. So of course you remember this. Well, actually, no. Only you don't remember this because only the person who activates it remembers the time loop. So you do the exact same thing you did last time, Bendy. So take number 2. You can give me another reflex save, this time with a +1 bonus because you know not to go to the left.
Okay.
No, this is for Applebee's.
I rolled 11. So
no, Bendy, you're fine. You're doing the same thing. You're trying diplomacy because
I got 13 because I rolled an 11.
All right, you get a critical. What are you going to do differently this time, and what additional effect does it have?
I'm going to throw the hatchet at Dude Face, and it's going to make him.
We've already thrown the hatchet. Well, no, you had 2 hatchets. So yeah, you had multiple hatchets. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and kill him with the hatchet. And in his death throes, he shoots a bunch and destroys the termite.
You cannot. The termite is indestructible.
Bullshit.
Yep.
All right, then he shoots through the wall and hits Rush.
He rushes. Sucked is not in the thing. Remember, he Rush actually disappeared from space time briefly.
Oh, so, right.
So, you dodge. Okay, so you dodge the effect. You dodge getting killed by the minigun. You still have 1 hit point left, and you can get one additional effect. You, for example, grab termite and jump out the window to get away, or jump into the hallway and get away.
I'll jump through the window because I parkour.
All right, yeah, you parkour. You have the thing in hand, and then it loops one more time. Do you follow the exact same action?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This time it unclicks after that. It resets, so you know you're no longer looping, but you're 1 floor below. Rush, you pop back in to space-time. You're in the hallway outside. The door's open. Looks like Applebee went in, and you can hear minigun shooting inside the room. So you don't know exactly what's happened. So we'll cut back to Bendy. You're negotiating, as none of you are aware that you went into a time loop, and you're all out in the open, talking to each other without weapons in hand. The guys tell you that the cyborg has it. So they say, "Look, if you bring us the cyborg, or you tell us if you get the cyborg, tell us how to and figure out what order these devices have to be done in. You get to, then we'll give you Dragonfly."
Okay? That's fair enough.
All right.
And this way, yeah, I'm backing out. I'm going to pick up my gun outside, and I'm sure you're going to pick up your shotguns the second that I'm out of sight either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fair play all around.
Okay. So Applebee, you're a floor below. You jumped onto a little window planter that's not supporting your weight very well. You have termite in hand. Yeah, you can jump through the window and get inside, or you can go down another story.
I will go inside.
Okay. You don't take any damage. It's a normal window. It's not like plate glass or anything.
That's good because I will die.
Yeah. And you have the termite thing, and you know what it does. It loops time for 1 minute 3 times in a row. The third time is the final one, and then resets itself. In fact, you can keep hitting it and keep trying different things if you want to, or you can just
no. I'm terrified of this one.
I don't know why. You've only died once. It's fine. So, Rush, you're outside. You can hear mechanical whirring as there's something robotic or something coming out into the hallway. Do you hide, or are you going to charge it?
I absolutely hide.
Okay. You hide, and you can see a cyborg with a minigun come out and look around. You're hidden, so it doesn't see you, but it starts shooting the floor to go down, and then it just jumps through the hole it makes.
That's incredible. That's Skynet.
Yeah, cyborg with minigun. So, what do you want to do?
Shoo! None of these cyborgs have noticed me yet. I am going to keep within safe proximity.
There's only one cyborg.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep within reach of this guy, but I don't want the cyborg to notice me.
Okay. It makes a lot of noise, so as long as you stay out of sight of it, as long as you're behind it, it doesn't seem to be focused on its back. It's really like it's probably looking, you're guessing it's looking for Applebee, who probably grabbed the thing and jumped out the window and is now a floor below. So it is clearly hunting for Applebee, and doesn't even know you're there. So that's not too hard. So let me know when you want to do something different. So meanwhile, Bendy, you hear minigun fire go off, which is pretty easy to locate. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I guess I know which way I'm going.
All right, so you get into the courtyard, or the hallway facing the inner courtyard. You can see the cyborg is hunting around with a minigun trying to find Applebee. So Applebee, you're in the room. You can hear the cyborg shooting the minigun, and you hear a loud crash coming from out of the apartment you're in. So it's just outside the apartment. What do you want to do?
Do I have anything on hand I could use as a weapon? Because I think I'm out of weapons right now.
Yeah, there's a kitchen. Guess what? There's a butcher's knife.
Hey, looky there.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm going to click the termite.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to try to run out and sneak attack the cyborg.
Okay. Make your first reflex.
All right, I rolled a 12, so a 13.
Okay. You do so. Roll damage.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. Roll the 4. You stab it in the neck. It bleeds blood and hydraulic fluid, and then it whirls around. Give me a reflex check to not. Actually, no. You got a 12, so you get to roll again.
Oh shit. A 9.
No. Roll damage again.
Oh.
Because you got a 12.
3.
Okay. All right. You stab it. Yeah, very deep stab, but it's still up. So it's going to spin around and try and. It's actually not going to. You're too close for it to use the minigun on you, but it has big, strong cyborg arms, so it's just going to try and grab you. So give me a reflex.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh well, I got a 7, 8, and I got an 8 because I have +1.
Okay. You can. Are you also carrying? Well, no, you have to be carrying the termite. So yeah, it will. Well, it kills you because you only have 1 hit point. So
yeah, I'm dead.
All right, so that's try number 1. So you can follow that, and you can basically the way it works is in a time loop. You can keep your old rolls if you do the exact same thing. Otherwise, it's a new reality, and you get to roll again if it's a different action. So you can make that critical attack on it for all that damage, and then try something else as a follow up. You can try and dodge it 2 different ways. I guess.
Is there a chance that no? Because this can set.
You'll get a +1 on your. Basically, we keep your first attack, your first action, because you do the exact same thing.
I mean, I crit rolled and got to attack twice and didn't manage to kill it. So that was kind of my idea. I was trying to see how much damage this thing could take.
Yeah, well, it definitely has armor.
Yeah, and I wasn't capable of killing it. So
yeah.
I now know what I know.
Okay, so what do you want to do for your second? So that was your first try. This is try number 2.
I guess wait around to see if one of these two gets in an advantageous position to attack him.
Okay. Yeah, the problem is they can't benefit from the time loop because they have no memory of it. So
sure, but if they manage to get hits on him, then I can attack him.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to hide until they start engaging him.
Okay, so yeah, Bendy, what would you do? And once you declare this is what you're going to do for the rest of the time loop.
So, do I have a good look at what's going on?
It's a distant. Yeah, you do have a shot, if that's what you mean.
Okay, I am going to shoot the power module for the minigun so that it can't spin.
Okay.
Basically, disable minigun.
Okay. Yeah, you disable the minigun as your first action. It sees it goes into it crashes through the front door of the apartment, and so that's its first action. Let's see here. Rush is hiding, watching this, so he's not doing anything. So next round, it's now in the apartment because you didn't attack it. It sees you. And it's going to rush up and try and pumping you to death. Applebee.
Going to pummel me?
Yeah, its minigun was disabled.
Oh, but it's been hurt?
No, its weapon was disarmed.
Oh, okay.
That's its sharpshooter ability. It doesn't do damage, but it can disarm a weapon.
All right. Then I will try to get away from him.
All right, give me a reflex check.
I got a 7.
Okay, with a 7, if you give up your weapon, or you can give up your weapon or your termite or the device, and you probably don't want to do that.
I'll give up the weapon.
All right, you give up your weapon, you jump out the window, and you go down another story.
I'm really good at that window jump.
Well, it's design. There's a lot of handholds.
No, I'm good at it. I like it.
Yeah. And you can go down another floor. So, and that will be your minute loop. Let's see here. You lost a shot, your angle on it. So you reset. So you're going to commit to that and then see what happens next? Or are you going to try something radically different for your final loop?
I mean, this is the best one that gets me out of harm's way. So,
okay. All right. So you do the exact same thing. And so we're now back in normal reality. Bendy, you're across the courtyard. You've lost sight of the cyborg. Let's see here. The Applebee's. You're one floor below him in another apartment. It is not so. And then Rush, you're above the cyborg. It went into the apartment, so you don't have eyes on it unless you jump down. So Rush, do you want to jump down and keep a closer view on it, or are you staying a little farther away?
No. The time for bravery is now.
Okay. So what are you going to do?
Jump down.
All right, you jump down. You actually can see it is repaired its minigun, and it starts spinning up again.
No, it doesn't. I'm jumping down and shooting.
You don't have a line of sight on it unless you take
Damn
a
it.
reflex. It is not. It doesn't need to see you to hit you with a minigun, Bendy, and he knows you're a sniper, so he is just going to. You remember that scene in Dread where they just take a minigun and shoot through an entire level of the apartment? Yeah. So he's going to try that. So this is sort of so that's what he's going to try and do, and you're going to try and get an angle on him so you can shoot his minigun again. So this is going to come down to your reflex check.
No guts, no glory.
Yep. Nope.
All the guts.
He wins that one. So unless Rush intercedes. So
I do.
All right. What are you doing?
Am I within melee range?
You can make a melee attack.
All right. Here he goes. What would I have to talk to you? Is there any way I could squidge my little creative bonus into this? I were to do like a flourish as I went towards him.
Okay, sure. I'll give you. Yeah, I'll let you use your creative.
Tom Sawyer with the Tom.
Well, this is deceitful. You're sneak attacking him. Yeah.
God. Oh man. No.
Yeah.
Not even with the assist from Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. So you miss. Entirely. And Bendy's gonna take that D6 plus 2. For 5 damage. And this is a minigun. So.
Does he yet live?
Oh wait, he gets to roll damage twice because that's the cyborg ability. So
Bendy doesn't fucking live.
Yeah. Well, 5 is so yeah, you take 5 damage. Are you still alive?
I am still alive.
What are you at?
A number that is greater than 0.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but you're definitely pinned down as he is just. So actually, no. Now that he knows he's being attacked, he's going to switch onto you for the next round. But anyways, we'll just go back in initiative. Applebee's first. The minigun's going off upstairs, not at you. So, what do you want to do?
What? We've got the devices, right?
You don't have physical hands on the last device.
Do I know where it's at?
Yeah, that was the one Bendy was trying to get. Well, actually, you don't know if Bendy's got it or not. You haven't had time to communicate with him. That was Bendy's job. So you also don't know what order they go in. Of course, Bendy knows where that information is located. So
I don't know. Is there anything? I can't see anyone from where I'm at, right?
No, they're the floor above you.
Okay.
The cyborg's right above you firing its minigun.
Yeah. I don't imagine there's any computers or anything nearby.
There is a computer nearby.
Oh. I'm gonna hack it and see if Mr. Cyborg dude's hacked is like connected to the network.
All right. Yeah. Give me creative or tactical.
I got a 9.
A
you
9?
won it.
Okay. No. You actually realize. They have a computer. They have several computers set up throughout this place to monitor they've needed to draw additional electricity. And guess what also needs to draw a lot of additional electricity? The cyborg. So you can, with that check next round, send a pulse at him to fuck him up. So
I will do so.
Okay, so you start working on that. That'll go off next round. Rush, you're the one he is turning to. He's just spinning the minigun towards you. He's just walking the minigun towards you. So you can rush him. You can rush him and take another melee attack on him, or you can.
I got to try for the melee. After all, I took my immortality buff for this reason. 2d6. Okay, it does a 9.
All right, roll damage.
He rolls 2d6 again for damage. Damage is once again 9.
Damn.
It's the exact same dice roll. Oh my god. Yeah. The dice bot did this, folks. Don't blame me.
Well, the dice bot is bloodthirsty because it had 8 hit points and 1 armor. So guess what is exactly enough damage to kill the cyborg?
Is it 18?
Yeah, it is 9. So you do manage to kill the cyborg. You plunge it into its heart. It turns out to, armored or not, the scythe is the scythe. It's fucking really good at killing things.
I am a mean warrior with mean pride.
All right, so with that, Applebee's, you're able to retrieve the data. You're able to rendezvous with each other, sync up with each other. You get the data from the cyborg's hard drive, and you get a list of numbers. Let's see here. Sunflower is number 1. Dragonfly is number 2. Dragonfly is the one that the guys at the restaurant have. Lilac is number 3. Termite is number 4. Rose is number 5. Moth is number 6. And Dahlia is number 7. And you have access to all of them. So in what order do you activate them? Which ones do you activate? You're totally lost. Somebody can make your creative check.
Okay, here he goes. 2d6 with the +1. A 6. The total is 6.
Okay, well, that's a failure. So.
All right. Glad I typed that out.
All right. So, yeah.
It's a treat to be here.
Any of you have any ideas on what order you should do them?
Well, we have them in the numerical order, right?
You have the numbers. You do have what numerical order are you talking about?
Well, didn't you say 1 something, 2 something?
Oh, yeah, I did at one point. What was that? Yeah.
No, well, fuck, I don't ever know. I'll make a creative check to guess. I guessed poorly.
All right, Bendy.
Why?
Do you have any ideas?
Look,
Bendissimo.
We've tried everything except toggling them in the right order. I don't know the right order. Let's try random. Let's try purely random. Maybe purely random will work.
I agree.
All right, Dungeon Master, give us the die roll.
Wait. All right, here's what we do. We've got 8 of these things, right?
7.
Including Moth?
Yeah, Moth is one of them, yes.
Okay, so let's try toggling them in the order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If that doesn't work, then we'll just go inverse of that 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If that doesn't work, then we just keep going through and just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. We'll just
chisel the word admin in, whatever this thing's password field is. Does that work?
Do any of you remember what the document you found on the scientist said?
Why would we, Ross?
Ross, absolutely not.
This is not a thinking team, but I do have that document. Why don't we read it?
Yeah.
If I knew this was that kind of game where you want us to remember things, I would have taken it much more seriously. I'm sorry.
No, don't. It's fine. I occasionally give a puzzlers for toddlers. Okay, let's put that in there. Like, all right.
Okay, we're a bunch of toddlers and we're effing this up. All right.
Yeah, it's the number 215 comes up because that was something that you found on the scientist documents. And now you have Dragonfly's number 2, which selects moon gravity, Sunflower, which activates gravity up or down, and then 5, Rose, which activates. Well, that's encrypted. You don't know exactly what that does. So the 3 of you activated in that order only those 3 machines. I assume you find out about Termite's ability to loop time, but you decide, and of course you know about Moth, but it sounds like none of you want to mess with any of those. So you do 215, reality starts trembling as the gray sky surrounding Kowloon Walled City starts to grow darker. You realize that apparently they were using funneling energy from the tier from some higher dimensional being, and it's very angry at you for messing with it. So in order to escape, you're all going to have to face a big ass thing. Fortunately, it is susceptible in this reality to bullets and other weapons and things like that, but it is it is a inhuman biology, very big, very energy thing. Yeah, it's a big monstrous thing with a lot of it looks like it's made of flesh, but not. Yeah, so it's approaching and getting closer every moment. So you have a bit of time to prepare. The 3 NPC mercenaries who gave you the last machine are trembling with fear. And they will definitely shoot at it, but you don't know how much work they're going to be. So,
is there a cleaver anywhere nearby?
Let's see here. Yeah, you can definitely get a cleaver.
I found a cleaver.
Okay, yeah. Is there anything else you want to do?
An energy drink, maybe that heals 1d6 hit points.
I'll give you one energy drink. You find you find some Splunk.
No, Iron Rooster, Ross.
Okay, it's Iron Rooster energy drink. So
yes.
All right.
I'm back up to 6 hit points, y'all.
Yay.
I'm not dead.
So Rush, is there anything you want to do before the final battle happens?
In particular, not really. I just stand fast with my teammates and be ready for the final onslaught.
Okay. Bendy, what about you?
Well, I'm going to pick up that minigun, find a thing to brace it on, and aim it out the window.
Okay, yeah. That does 1d6 plus 2 damage. You cannot use your sharpshooter ability with it, but yeah. It approaches.
I'm shooting at something the size of Minnesota. I don't think I need to be super freaking precise here.
Nope. All right. Everyone can make if you're using a ranged weapon, creative or a reflex check based on your weapon to make your first attack on. Well, except for Applebee's, you don't have a ranged weapon, so
I do not.
All right, so you're just waiting for it to get closer.
Yeah, I'm swinging out the window at it to let them know I mean business.
All right, damn, both of you rolled extremely well. So both of you can roll. Let's see, the minigun does d6 plus 2 damage. And slingshot does d6. Yeah.
Here he go.
Mm-hmm.
8.
A 2.
All right, you tear it up quite a bit. Well, actually, it reaches, now it's within melee range. It reaches a massive clawed, limb. There's a lot of pointy bits on it. It looks a bit like Shin Godzilla's tail at the end, only like with fingers made of little tinier monsters. Oh God, it's coming crashing down, trying to swipe at you.
Finger monsters.
Yeah. Applebee's, you realize you could lure it away and have it attack you so your comrades can keep firing at it, or you could and you can Shadow the Colossus onto it.
I'm gonna parkour onto it to distract it further.
All right.
I got a 7.
All right. You get a you won't be able to do any damage, but you do get onto it, and it crashes on top of the building, or it swipes at the building, and you jump onto it. So
yeehaw!
Yeah. You don't inflict any damage though.
Good. That doesn't matter.
But it doesn't. But you two can fire again freely.
Sweet. Let's do that.
Ego. See here, wonders. Yeah.
Okay. Did you roll for? Well, yeah. Rush, roll an extra d6 for your attack roll.
Oh, neat. Okay. Let's just and the do. The 3 is better.
Yeah. Well, a 5 is still a fail. So, Bendy, you can roll another d6 plus 2.
I love this thing. I can't pick it up, but I love this thing.
All right. So you inflict quite a bit more damage on it. It is armored though, but it is definitely on its last legs. Turns out minigun good against giant boss. So Applebee, you're on the thing. It does not like you. It is going to try and shake you off as it is highly well, actually it's going to start thrashing around. So it may also lash out at your comrades even though you're on it. So it depends on how good of a distraction are you?
The best.
All right.
I guess I'm going to keep parkouring then.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it's about to try to Taylor Swift you off?
I got an 8.
Okay. You can stay on and safe, but your comrades will be at risk. Or you can plunge your hash it into it, have it focus on you, and you're definitely going to take some damage.
I've done enough for my team. I feel like they can probably soak this round.
Okay. So yeah, another limb is swiping at both of you. Bendy, you definitely cannot dodge and keep the minigun. At Rush, you could keep your slingshot and dodge, obviously, but you definitely need to make a reflex save before you can shoot.
All right. Well, I'll make this reflex save. 2d6. And I'm going to put my +1 creative bonus on there because you can't stop me.
Mm-hmm.
An 8.
All right. Yeah, what about you, Bendy?
I'm going to leave the minigun behind. It was fun while it lasted, our little fling. But I think I'm going to go with hold standby for this next one. Yep.
Okay.
Dodged out of the way.
Yeah. Both of you scatter. Neither of you can fire with your standard weapons, but you will take some damage from the debris if you stand and fight, or you can just focus on not getting hurt. So which is it?
Oh, I think survival's the course of the game here, or at least for me it is.
Okay. So both of you run. So new round. Yeah.
I was going to say, Rush, if this doesn't work, bring me back.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Unless I die first, I take priority. It's not that I don't like you. It's just I got one life, or two, really, if you think about it.
All right. So that will be enough to kill it. It will get to its standard attack. Does do 2d6 damage though. But it's only 4. So you lucked out. So you managed to shoot it right in its big glowing eyeball weak spot. Because every boss has one of those. Reality starts. There is the instant the entity dies or is destroyed. There is a massive sense of vertigo as all of you are being pulled into a horizon point far below Kowloon Walled City, and then everything shrinks into a single point. And then reintegrates with reality. It is mere seconds after it was activated. All of the parts of the tier are fried, utterly gone, and you succeeded. You stopped it. You deactivated it.
Heck of a job, Bendy.
Yes, peach of a shot. I'm gonna need medical attention.
Yeah. So, did any of you advance? Did any of you fulfill your role?
I have maybe.
Okay.
Let me see. I gotta read icon again.
If you did something during the session that brought you closer to world famous legend, or ensured a group of people would never forget your name.
The hacker. Yeah.
Your parkour stuff would actually, definitely qualify with all that wall running you did.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right.
I'm pretty sure I gladiatored my ass off in this one.
Yeah. And then let's see here, Rush. What's your role?
It's punk, which means that they have to defy like a very specific authority, like in like that didn't happen. Like I was attacking an evil authority, but it wasn't don't really obeys evil authority unless they're in like a compromised position. No, I mean like obviously I'm more concerned about like police states and like draconian education systems.
Well, you did, you did help some people, the people of Kowloon Walled City. And
I don't think that they're any more downtrodden than those folks.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to walk it there for me, I'll take it. Yes, I need another hit die.
All right, you succeeded. So questions, comments, sketches. Baz, what do you think of Fist?
This game's a trip.
I wanted to come. I made up this scenario. I just made up 7 weird things that you could toggle on and off. Rows that you opened the cell of the giant monster, but you had to in order to escape. So if things got bored, I would have had the giant monster attack earlier. I was really curious to see what you do with replicating objects infinitely.
Oh, there's still a wounded Bendy running around somewhere out there.
Oh no, he died.
Oh, okay.
I was just being coy about it.
It'd be funny though.
No, Koi was the clone Koi was Bendy was definitely going to disarm and then try and kill the real Bendy and take his place. In which case, David could have kept playing him. It's like, no, I'm the real Bendy. Yeah, so
I've been the real Bendy the whole time. I don't understand why you guys are confused about this.
Maybe in the future I'll just do you find a replicator. What do you do with it? Oh, and just have you guys turn on each other, or just clone each other. That would be funny. But yeah,
the choice to put Kowloon City into this game. That came out of nowhere. Didn't expect it at all compared to the last game. Really.
Yeah, I just wanted to put it in a cool place. So I was like, fuck it. It's in Kowloon Walled City because I fucking want it to be set there. Cool. I don't give a shit. But yeah, the tier is just something I made up. It just...
Good stuff.
Well, thanks for playing, and thank you for listening to RPPR. And we'll talk to you all later.
See you guys next time.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.